The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom.
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he. I didn't know what.
I'm believing none of that. We do
we
do Halloween,
right.
Okay?
What do you do after Halloween between Christmas? Or just wait till Christmas?
Just enjoy the best time of the year.
Just watch the pumpkins rotten.
Yeah, we do. Well, as the kids got older, it kind of. I mean, there was a point when they were in their prime as
Prime kids.
kid prime. Like, that'd be like 4 to 12. We'd have pumpkins. My wife's the one that's great at that. Like, I'd be like,
She has great pumpkins.
yeah, she has wonderful pumpkins. She would go get all these designs and all these pumpkins. I can't carve. I can't carve pumpkins. I don't have the dexterity to do the art stuff. So she would sit with the kids at the table, and she'd get this like 99-cent Walmart plastic tablecloth and cover it was like in Dexter, like a crime scene thing. Like, she'd have the plastic all over the floor, and then she'd do the knife stuff. But the kids, man, digging out the pumpkins, they love that stuff. And then there was a few years where we'd take the seeds and put them in the oven and make pumpkin seeds. I guess we'd cook the pumpkin seeds. We would make they were already made. And then we'd have this whole, I love the smell. I love the smell of burning pumpkin. I don't know when you go up and the candles in the jack-o'-lantern and it's like heating up that's a great smell, dude.
Okay.
So we would have like the whole lineup. We have we have this box at home in the garage.
What's in the box?
What's in the box? Well, I'll tell you. It's all our So we have Halloween and we have Christmas decorations, and the Christmas decorations take up like 5 boxes, dude. Decorating for Christmas is like that is a whole thing. Like, and this year we've already discussed it. Like, we'll get Avery home for break, and then the next
put her to work.
Yeah, they loved it. It's a whole thing. So like, Melissa will bake stuff, and then like, let's say it's a Saturday, and we'll put on this is so hokey. We'll put on Christmas music, and then now, last year I got
Oh, my gosh, you're just lame.
Hey, by the way, she's a psycho, Katie is, when it comes to Christmas Day. I mean, like, legit, she's a wackadoodle dandy, dude. I think she actually has a storage unit with nothing but her Christmas stuff. It's ridiculous how she decorates. Seriously, when she's about to start back up here. We'll ask her about decorating. That's like a Olympic event for her. We put up. We did the permanent lights on the house last year, so I don't have to hang any stupid lights. But we have a Santa. We have a blow up. Well, it blows up and it has a little blower in it to keep it inflated. So we have a Santa Claus. We have a. I'm giving away all this. Someone's gonna drive by my house naked. We have a Santa Claus. We have a. We have a Santa Claus throwing a football to a reindeer, but also the reindeer, they're both kind of red. It kind of looks like a 49er reindeer, which is kind of cool. We have a Frosty the Snowman.
I didn't think reindeer could catch.
Well, it's got good
hooves.
Hooves, thank you. I almost said paws.
The hoof.
Paws. The hooves. Hey, shouldn't the plural of roofs be roofs, by the way? I was talking about this last weekend. It's kind of stupid. Roofs or roofs? Just saying.
Use it in a sentence.
Santa Claus goes on many roofs.
Well, wouldn't that be rooftops?
If you said rooftops, it would be. Like how the plural of Maloof was Maloofs. That was accepted.
Does he groove on the roof?
I thought it was Maloofi.
So we gotta change that graphic. So we for Halloween we do,
But like, is your stuff up? I guess.
No, sorry, you got me going there. No, but now, we probably should start doing that.
And it's October.
Yeah, you're right, and that's something that we have like a witch, blow up witch, and then some bats and spider webs and crap. Well, it's fine.
The way you're describing Katie and Christmas, I think that's us, and I say us, meaning my wife.
Yeah,
we have way too much stuff.
And
people oh, she loves Christmas, so let's get her. No, don't get any more stuff for us.
And then it becomes a thing, and then every year that's what happens.
I'm like, all right, if we're bringing one in, can we send one or two out?
No, because
Why do you hate Christmas, Jason?
Oh, I don't. I love Christmas. I love that she loves Christmas. I love Christmas. It's just I'm the one that has to take everything out and down from the.
Oh, really?
And it's like bin after bin after bin.
So you haven't thought of instituting the rule of like, hey,
but then it becomes like,
it's a thing.
I should probably do that.
Never mind. I don't want your wife mad at me. Hey, Chris, what do I put in here for the new text thing? What, is somebody going to steal it? Like, you can tell me. Come on. What's some? APP? Oh, sorry.
You know me.
Here we go. Well, what is somebody going to be like? Are they going to figure it out and then log in and do the thing? Who's Cled better?
Never heard of him.
Cled better. That's kind of funny. That might be his new name.
More like Cled better. Get out of here.
Ah.
Why is that funny? And then what do I do? Do I hit dashboard?
Okay.
Let's try this.
I don't know. I didn't pay attention.
You have no
enough in the meeting.
dashboards created.
I was like, I'll figure it out when I'm sitting in front of the computer, but apparently I won't.
Christ. Senders. View senders.
Senators?
Yeah, all the senators. So. Rattle frickin' Dinglehop. Hey, whatever. So, we'll get to your
You
text.
got it yesterday.
No, he got it. What? Yeah.
Text groove tonight.
Text groove party time. Yeah, I'm that. No, I mean, what are they gonna do? Look, someone hacks our text line. Yeah, I'm looking at that. Well, it just says view or add. Oh, hit the number. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, 916-339-11. Please select the profile. Oh, here we go. Okay. All right, I can see. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. If you want to text us at 916-339-1140, you can.
Okay. Welcome in.
We're all set and ready to go. Yeah, so it is that time. You're right. Avery's coming up tomorrow.
She is?
Yeah, her birthday Sunday.
Oh.
So we're bringing her up. We're doing a quick Friday, Sunday.
Flying?
Yeah. I'm not. I'll drive myself down.
I'm having your weekend this weekend that you had last weekend.
You're going to LA? Why?
Bye week. And
He does,
I
though.
know that Dave loves LA, and I want to support you.
Thank you.
I was going to visit Avery. The weird thing is, she's going to be gone now. I'm just learning of this.
She's got to communicate better.
That would be weird to be like, oh, she's going to be here. And Jason, what?
What? I had a whole thing, surprise, all that.
I was going to capture her, take her over to UCLA. I already got the transfer papers in.
Dialed, man.
She's in the band and can travel to all the games. She's actually playing for the team. They need help. She's so into sports now, so I figured she could help the team.
Hugely into sports.
They don't have a win yet, but
Who, too soon, June?
Apparently, she was so excited. She got on the family text on Monday, and she's like, nobody said anything. Nobody said anything. I think they forgot. And we're all like, nope. It's coming, dude.
That's even worse.
Yeah, because it's like you're constantly in a state of two for flinching.
yeah.
Like it's gonna happen. I also my sister is my sister's currently visiting her husband's parents in Martha's Vineyard right now. So they're flying back today, and I have completely forgotten to. Gas grab. Yeah, well, dude, his parents are. They live in somewhere in Rhode Island. Just
Next to Nick Kettles.
That's a tiny state.
it is. You know, it's the smallest.
Could be
one.
neighbors.
Yeah, I don't think they're neighbors. They're well, that's where they spend their. That's where they spend the spring through fall. Then when winter comes, they go down to Boca Raton, I think, or something, to their Boca Raton palace or whatever the hell.
This is the height of luxury.
Exactly.
That's another one, Chris.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, that is another one.
I forgot to ask her. She's supposed to take Avery to the airport tomorrow. And I haven't asked her yet.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Well, she could just drive herself there and park.
Well, they have those Waymos now. Waymos are all over the place in L.A. They're not here, but they're all over the place in L.A. Every time I go down there, every other freaking car, it seems like, on the road's a Waymo, which is just so weird to look over and you just see a person in the car in the back seat and nothing else. There is no driver, nothing. And there's all these like little spinny things
That's Waymo.
all over the Waymo to the sensors or whatever the hell. I checked it. It's damn near half the price of an Uber, which, you know, you're not paying any whatever labor. But man,
But you don't always get to your location.
you'd think you'd hear about that more. You'd think you'd hear more about
Trapped.
Yeah.
It wasn't there that video of the guy that was like in a circle?
Yeah, and I've seen like this lady was trying to get to meet her son at a concert or some event at an arena, and it kept circling the arena, and then it dropped her off like half a mile away. I mean, I guess you hear the whatever, but if that's as bad as it gets, my whole thing would be like I'm in a Waymo, and there's no driver, it's just the car, and oh hey, here's a bridge. And we're driving off of it, and I can't get out because the doors are locked for your safety. Also, that reminds me of something. I need to ask this question. If you are in a car and you fall off the bridge in your car, whether it drives off or the bridge collapses, I've always wondered this, right? What is the protocol for the best way chance at survival? Here's what I'm asking. Do you roll the windows down before, like if you have the mindset, right? If you can keep it together, do you want your windows down when you hit, or do you want to wait until you hit and then roll the windows down? Also, do you want to wait until the car is submerged to roll the windows down? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I wouldn't know what to do. Or do you want to open the door, or what do you want to do? You want to try to jump out of the car? Like, somebody needs to publish like if your car falls off a bridge, here's what you do.
Well, you're asking the right guys. Chris and I have experience.
Okay.
I think what you do is you try and get out of the biggest opening as possible. So you want to get the wow,
the sunroof?
fancy Jason with his sunroof.
Wow. But
I don't have a sunroof.
But how do you do the thing where so for you, for the sunroof, that's a great idea, because if it's like it is in the movies, the car goes sploosh, right? And then it
And you got
chills. You got a few seconds on before it goes down, right? So you put the roof up, you just get that right. My thing is like, if you're rolling down the windows, you're trying to get out, but like all the water's coming in.
The video I saw is you want all the water to come in and then swim out.
Okay, that's
understandable, but how do you get out?
You go,
once the
first
water's
you go
in.
for the door. If the door doesn't open, then you try and roll down the window. If the window doesn't open, then you try to.
Well, how are you going to open the
Isn't
door
the door going against
underwater?
all the water?
Yeah, you're not opening the door.
I'm just telling you
no,
what.
But I would think there's two thoughts I have is if you're have the wherewithal that you're flying off the bridge, right? And probably a scream going on, that if you can roll your window down in flight, because I think there's a chance of hitting and glass shattering.
Right.
A chance.
No, right.
Maybe
No,
not, but
for
now
sure.
If you've got the window down, I think you've avoided that.
If you have that much time, I think you're gone anyways.
Right. But where I wonder is if you hit the water and you're in that momentarily before you submerge,
Yeah.
does the water force like the electrical part out? Like
Oh,
won't
so
be
you
able to-
can't
I
roll
don't
it
know.
down.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
and then
look.
you're in that mood where you're just like pounding the window with your feet.
That's why I thought if you had a sunroof, it's above your head, and the electrical might not be impacted yet. Might not.
No, I'm with
I
you.
don't know.
I'm just not everybody who's rich and has a sunroof.
Yeah, don't I have the oldest car here?
Oh, well, yeah, but it's got a sunroof.
Your car doesn't have that? Your brand new,
No,
super expensive.
no, not really. And the other one's the convertible, but how am I putting the top down? Well, the top's not going to go down by the time I hit the water. You know what I'm saying?
You don't need the whole thing down.
No, I guess you just need. All right, let's see what these guys have to say here.
Is there a training?
Well, it says how to escape a flooding vehicle there. Chris, can you do whatever you do to do the thing with the thing? No.
Why did this come up?
Oh, no. Wait. Ooh, why did it? Oh, Waymo's, and then driving off a bridge.
Okay.
All right, let's see. This is unmuted, so.
Whoa, that sank quick.
Right?
Reaction time and speed are key for survival. A sinking car will not immediately submerge, which means there's a small window of opportunity to act. Don't try to open the door. Water pressure makes this extremely difficult to do. And even if you could open the door, this would allow for even more water to come in and make your car sink faster. Instead, quickly roll down your side window, unbuckle yourself, and climb out. If you are too slow to react, the water pressure could pin your doors and windows shut. That means you'll have to break a window. Don't try the car's front windshield, as it's built to resist impacts. Instead, go for the side windows. Use your foot to kick at the top of the window, or remove the headrest from your seat and jam it where the window meets the door. You can also use a glass.
You pissed me off again. I'm going to jam it where the window hits the door. You know what I mean? I'm going to use that now. I'm going to use that in a sentence for people that make me angry.
Door. You can also use a glass breaking tool like Rescue Me to quickly break the window. It can easily be stored in a glove compartment or on your keychain. And if the car is upside down and your seatbelt is locking you in, the tool can even cut you free. After breaking the window, immediately take a deep breath of air and swim out through the rushing water towards safety.
Interesting. And I wonder if you can like push off the car like with your feet to help get you to the top.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was a commercial, Chris. I agreed with you at first. You think it was?
No.
Or no, I don't either. It was just a mention. Although I kind of want one now. What? It's a new one?
Yeah, I was.
No, why?
Because I'm fearful of if I was with Jackson.
100%.
So then I'm worried about getting him out of the back and myself.
No, you know what they say? Well, I guess it's not exactly the same thing, but like when you're on an airplane, they always say like secure the mask over you first, right? But like,
well, I'd have to get myself loose,
right?
So
but
that I can
then
get him loose. But then you're thinking, oh, if we're in this situation, now I got to bust the window. Water's maybe starting to come in.
Yeah, you got to get him in the back seat. You got to
have him with me.
Yeah. No, that I used to
think about that anymore.
No, let's talk about this
puppies
bobblehead. I'll close out the subject by saying this. I think we're more educated now than we were 5 minutes ago.
Thank you. For
you know,
that. That's one to grow on.
That is one. You know, what we try to do is we try to educate.
In like 6 months, someone is going to be on the news saying like, "How did you get out of the river?" And they're going to say, "I just so happen to have been listening to the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross."
That's right.
And they explained how to get out of the situation.
Absolutely.
Is that when we get our Medal of Freedom?
I think we should.
Yeah.
We already should have one, at least one. Oh, I saw a video yesterday. There's a guy that this is the type of stuff that should get more publicity. I guess there's a guy for years. He has a lawnmower that's painted like the American flag.
Okay.
And all he does is go state to state. I guess he has like a website or something that people nominate, I guess, people for. And all he does is go state to state, city to city to the homes of disabled veterans and mows their lawns.
Very cool.
And he's been doing it for like ever. And no one knows who the guy is. And now somebody just started like tracking him and TikToking and whatever.
Oh, wow.
I love that stuff.
That's
man.
awesome.
I absolutely love that stuff.
I like the Tiki Talks.
Yeah, you know what, dude? I have avoided TikTok. I get my TikTok consumption consists of three things. I have an account because whenever something comes out, I always try to get the username because I don't want, hey, Carmichael Dave's putting out all this weird porn. It's like, dude, that's not my account. So I do that. That's number one. Then number two,
Threads.
Huh? Then number two, most of my TikTok consumption comes from things that people put on Twitter from TikTok.
Right.
And then thirdly, my brother sends me TikToks. And then I click on them and then it takes me to TikTok. And they're always stupid.
Yeah.
I haven't yet. I'm afraid of getting into. I feel like TikTok would be the end of me, dude. I would just be on it all the time. All the time. I would just.
Yeah, because I'll end up watching. What is that? Reels.
Yeah. Yes.
Same.
And you just thumb up.
I'm like, oh, that's really funny. And I'm like, why? I've just spent 15 minutes watching just stuff.
Did
you watch Chris's thing he sent us last night?
Was it the one? Yeah, I watched the whole thing.
I did too.
But what the hell was it? Wait, hold on. I don't look. What? Okay, hold on.
It's bad that Dave, and I don't remember what I said.
Okay, it was.
I do.
It was like 2 minutes.
And it was 3.5. Don't. Let's see.
It was worth it.
Oh, it's the whole thing.
Let me see. I'm gonna try to not give you any hints yet.
It was a guy telling a story.
A guy telling a story.
Oh, it was it was the gamer guy. It was the gamer guy. Yeah,
very good nickname.
They thought he was. Yes, they thought he was Dane Cook.
Yeah, and he was coming clean on a story.
That was actually pretty funny.
My favorite part of that. This kid didn't have a lot of W's. So.
Oh no, right? I just really like the idea of somebody going up to Dane Cook at a show
and asking him
about exactly.
Hey, bleep.
Anyway, where were we before that though? TikTok.
Don't stop.
Yeah, and no algorithms. So I have three things. So they do have reels or whatever on Facebook that's why I don't go on TikTok. What?
Facebook.
Well, I'm just saying.
I pay my taxes.
Is Facebook for old people? Anyways, my algorithm consists of like three main topics, dude. French bulldogs, cooking, and massive farts. That is my entire algorithm, dude. Like last night, I was on a run of
presidential farts.
No, dude, that was hilarious. Did you show him that?
I did.
No, it was. We're back to colonoscopy farts now. Where like apparently after you have one, like they won't let you leave.
I did not, or I don't remember that, or I sounded the alarm and I didn't.
You bet you sounded the alarm.
Yeah.
Dude, that is
I'll find out again next week.
Almost,
2 weeks.
It's almost worth getting one, just for that experience.
Have you seen the one? I'm sure you have. If you're looking at those, where the way it's written out there is laughing with your fart.
Oh yeah, where it just goes.
And the person's laughing, and you just hear the rhythm of the laugh also. And then the lady that's with the other lady that does it, she's like, "I peed my pants, I peed my pants," because she's laughing so hard, and she did.
I was watching one yesterday, and it was this girl's best friend. It was like two girls in their maybe early 30s, late 20s, and I think they were in New York where they lived. And the whole thing is basically her friend is IBS, but is trying to like not let it. Like she's trying to just like say, "Screw it, I'm not going to let it control my life."
Yeah.
And so the whole video is like when they go out to eat. And the IBS girl just throws caution to the wind, and it's what happens afterwards, where they basically have 6 minutes to find a bathroom, and it's the spiral as you get close, like they're trying to cross a street, and it's a don't walk, and the best friend is holding the phone and she's like, "Hey, Jenny, how you doing?" She's like, "Fine, don't talk to me." Like she just starts spiraling as you get closer and closer. And you can see her starting to sweat and turn red. It's honestly, the IBS Facebook's fantastic. If there is one.
Poor Jenny. Jade.
Let me tell you, dude, shout out to anyone with IBS because I don't know if I could live with it, man.
Yeah.
Holy moly. Oh my goodness gracious. I feel so badly for people.
Not that bad.
You have it?
I BS you guys all the time.
Let's take our car to the bridge, shall we? Feels like that. No, you're clapping.
That was a good one.
When we come back,
I fell for it.
Kelly Brothers going to join us at 7:28. The captain, Roro, Rodrigo Lopez at 7:43, ahead of the Big Cup final this Saturday for your Republic, who had a nice win last night. The return of Samamic. He will be in an airport, but he will join us at 9. I mean, my goodness, what a packed show. We've got Burt Kreischer tickets to give away at the venue at Thunder Valley. We got all the use. Sit back, relax, safer out is next.
The Sactown Sports 1140 newsletter right to your email. Get your latest on the Sacramento Kings, athletics, and Republic FC with the Sactown Sports 1140 newsletter. Visit SactownSports.com to join.
Staples presents That Was Easy.
Our office computers were from like 2012.
What? They had computers then?
Yeah, I don't know much about new tech.
Apparently.
So I went to Staples and saved big on an AI-powered HP laptop and HP OfficeJet Pro printer, which also came with 3 months of free instant ink.
And we're back in this century. During Staples HP Tech Event, save up to 35% on HP printers and up to 40% on AI-powered HP PCs.
That was easy.
In-store, online, and on the app. Into 11/1 select models only.
Kohl's Friends and Family Sale is so good, you'll want to put your phone on Do Not Disturb. Yep, the only thing you're picking up is deals. Now through Sunday, take an extra 20% off all your fall favorites. From soft throws to slow cookers, warm flannels to cozy cardigans. Plus, earn $10 Kohl's Cash for every $50 spent. So go ahead, let those notifications wait, because these prices won't. Select styles, some exclusions apply. 20% offer ends October 5th. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
The Sactown Sports 49ers report is brought to you by Kia of Vacaville, located beside the Vacaville outlets. Niners suffer their first loss of the season, 26-21 to Jacksonville. Brock Purdy returned after missing 2 games and threw for over 300 yards and a pair of touchdowns, but also had a couple of interceptions. Travis Etienne rushed for 124 yards and a TD for Jacksonville. Quick turnaround for SF as they travel to LA on Thursday for a big divisional matchup. Catch the game this Thursday beginning at 4 o'clock right here on Sactown Sports 1140.
Football season is here at Kia of Vacaville. You can score big in a new 2025 Kia Niro LX with up to 53 MPG combined at Kia of Vacaville. Perfect for road trips, tailgates, and cruising to Levi Stadium in style and comfort. But don't wait. Inventory is limited at Kia of Vacaville, and these deals won't last long. Visit KiaVacaville.com or stop by right next to the Vacaville outlets for friendly service, easy shopping, and unbeatable value. All in one stop. Kia of Vacaville, where the adventure begins.
When I was in Iraq, our convoy was hit. It was bad. After I came home, I could still hear booms and see tracer fire. Makes it hard to be a good mom.
As America's veterans face challenges, DAV is there.
I'm Naomi Mathis, Air Force veteran.
With the right support, more veterans can reach victories, great and small.
With help from DAV, I was able to begin to heal.
DAV provides a lifetime of support to veterans of every generation, helping more than 1 million veterans each year.
Today, I'm part of DAV. We're veterans helping veterans to get the benefits they've earned. And I give my veterans my all.
But there's more to be done and more victories to be won.
My victory is being able to be here for my children.
Naomi Mathis, thank you for your service. May your victories inspire many more. Support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
When I was in Iraq, our convoy was hit. It was bad. After I came home, I could still hear booms and see tracer fire. Makes it hard to be a good mom.
As America's veterans face challenges, DAV is there.
I'm Naomi Mathis, Air Force veteran.
With the right support, more veterans can reach victories, great and small.
With help from DAV, I was able to begin to heal.
DAV provides a lifetime of support to veterans of every generation, helping more than 1 million veterans each year.
Today, I'm part of DAV. We're veterans helping veterans to get the benefits they've earned. And I give my veterans my all.
But there's more to be done and more victories to be won.
My victory is being able to be here for my children.
Naomi Mathis, thank you for your service. May your victories inspire many more. Support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
Hey man, gaining weight, dragging throughout the day, losing your drive? It could be your testosterone. The team at Revive Men's Health Sacramento gets men back on track with the energy and drive they've been missing. Meet Tyler, Revive Men's Health Director of Operations, and witness to hundreds of success stories.
I've seen guys come in worn out, discouraged, and just not themselves. A few months into treatment, they're standing taller, speaking with more confidence. It's like watching someone come back to life, like a light switch gets turned back on. When a spouse says, "Thank you, I really have my partner back, better than before," that's the moment it all clicks for me, and that's why I do what I do.
Since 2011, Revive Men's Health has helped more than 120,000 men regain their energy and drive. Start your story today with an in-clinic visit or a secure video appointment. Call 916-619-3000 now to book your free testosterone test, exam, and consultation. That's 916-619-3000. Or schedule anytime at revivemenshealth.com.
Safe or out? It's time to go around baseball. 3 pitches, 3 swings. It's safe or out on the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
David, are you here? Can you hear me?
David, are you here? Can you hear me?
Was answering a listener question online.
They're outside?
They were.
Oh, there's a line for me?
I'll answer it on
the line
on here too. It was a good question. It was because we were talking video games with Isaiah at Media Day. And he was talking about setups and prices and all that. Something I've been doing recently, I would recommend this to people. And I know many of you probably know this, but dude, honestly, if you have one or you need to upgrade or you could use it, I got one of them 4K Fire Sticks, which I think are $40, which I use anyways. And they have the Xbox app on there. And I have a PlayStation 5. You don't really need an Xbox anymore. I have the Xbox Game Pass for it. It's like $20 a month. And you get access to, I was just reading, they just upgraded it. You get like 70 day one games a year, which are like $60, $70 at the store, plus half their damn library. And I can just connect my PlayStation controller to it. And I play all the Xbox games. And you can take it on the road with you. You can do whatever. Just get a Fire Stick and Xbox Game Pass. It's pretty cool. So I'll get you guys that for Christmas. Jason, when's the last time you played a video game? Honestly. Do you have any game systems at your house?
Not active, no. We have a Wii somewhere.
Those are fun.
How many game consoles do you have?
What if I have 2 of the same one? Does that count?
Sure.
I mean, if you count my Fire Stick for the Xbox like I just talked about, 7.
Jeez.
But no.
As a show, we've got 7.
Huh?
As a show, we have 7.
You don't have any either? I'm surprised
I've got
you don't play.
PS3 somewhere.
Do you really?
I think the last game I played was like FIFA 10.
I need to find somebody who has a PS2 because I want to play. They don't have Medal of Honor Frontline anymore.
Oh, and that person that has a PS2, can you get 2 PS2s? Because I've been wanting to play MVP Baseball.
Why don't you still buy a PS2? I don't want to pay like some crazy price.
I'm sure you can.
Yeah, but I don't want it to be like it's an antique. It's $400. Screw that. Like if somebody's got a PS2 for like $30 in their garage, I'll grab it because I want to play that.
I think it's
one.
a retro game now.
It is. You have to put. Remember, hey, you probably don't. Did you ever have like the Atari where you had to put the little prongs and the screws on the back of your TV to connect it? Gosh.
They had that for Nintendo.
Did they really?
Thanks,
Did
yeah.
they? Which now you can play on your phone.
Yeah.
Thanks for that. Safer out, question 1.
For only the second time in history, all 3 games today will be elimination games. Safer out. The wild card is a good thing?
2 best words in sports. Game 3. Wait.
Yeah, it is. Look, there's a lot of crap with baseball and Rob Manfred that's dumb. But there are some things they've gotten right. I like the pitch clock. I like some of those new rules they've put in. I like the fact that they're bringing in the tennis-style strike calls and appeals. And at first, look, let's go way, way, way back. It used to be, what was it? The American League and National League champion at the end of the year would face off in the World Series. I think it was a 9-game World Series. So we're starting from there. Then you get to a 7-game series. And I don't know if I'm going to have the order right, but you get to a 7-game series. Then you started doing extended playoffs with the divisions, and the Giants had, teams like the Braves in the NL West and crap. There was a weird time where like the Braves and the Atlanta Falcons were in the Western conferences of their sports. Then you expanded from West and East to West, Central, East, where you had 3 divisions in each league. And then the wild card shows up. Now, the wild card at first, I had an issue with it because I felt like it was diminishing the 162 games.
One game.
Right, exactly. I didn't like that. But as they've expanded it now, so for example, the Dodgers won the NL West, but weirdly enough, and we'll get to this in a second, they had the 3rd best record of the division winners, so they had to go through a wild card round. Okay, well that's cool. And the first 2 games are at LA, and they took care of business, and we're off to the races. So I look, it's more excitement. Playoff baseball, like Stanley Cup hockey playoffs, is a whole different dynamic. It's fun to watch. We had it on all day at the house, and then we were eating dinner and watching the game last night. And, watched your guys pull it out. Then the Dodgers Reds game wasn't that great. But yeah, I like it. And then now today, look, you've got 3 elimination games all day long. That's going to be a blast.
That's great. I mean, it was intense last night. It'll be intense today. The only other thing I could see, and this is what I was talking about the other day, was I don't think it's wrong. I think they have this set up right as far as the 3-game wild card. I think that's fair. The team with a better record has home field. That's their advantage. Do you think they should eliminate, is winning the division important anymore in any sport? I feel like they've diminished divisions. So the point being, in the National League, it laid out perfectly. The 6 best records just kind of, it fell in line. The American League, it didn't, and I'm not just saying this because of the Yankees, but I am partly saying it because of the Yankees.
Sure.
They have the best record in the American League. But they tied with the Blue Jays,
That
and
is
based on
weird.
tiebreaker, they're 4th. And Seattle gets the bye. And Yankees won 4 more games than them. But they're putting more emphasis on the division as opposed to record. And I'm not sure that's the right way, but that's a common way, and I don't know if they will switch that over time.
Yeah, I don't know that there is a perfect solution, is there?
Unless you just take the 6 best records. That's what you're seeding 1 through 6. So why are you? What's the significance of winning the division?
So what about making it like almost like NCAA bracket style?
Yeah,
just
fine.
from the.
Yeah, football does it too. Like you win the division, you automatically. It's like Why wouldn't it be the 6 best records?
I couldn't agree with you. Especially when you have a situation where somebody's playing in a bad division, but they won their division. Yeah. So then the team that played in the amazing division and has a better record, which had a worse schedule, tougher schedule, they have to play on the road. Like we saw, what was that? The one I always remember is the Seahawks Saints. Yeah. And then the worst team ends up winning. Yeah. So, by the way, I'm not entirely sure that I didn't, under Kyle Ledbetter's name, just send a GIF of a dancing Elmo to every single person that subscribes to us on KHTK, but we'll see. Okay. At 6:39 in the morning. Apparently we can send GIFs now, so I was just kind of screwing with that.
Yeah, that's why I was against you learning how to do this.
No, I understand. Nope, I understand. All right, question 2, second base.
The Dodgers swept the Reds out of the playoffs. Safer out. They are weirdly under the radar.
Aren't they kind of? And
Reds?
No, the Dodgers. And I don't mean that nobody's talking about the Dodgers. I'm saying, like, they've had their issues, but
I think it's because they had to play this time as a 3 seed.
Still got a lot of talent on that team.
Yeah, Dodgers, Phillies would be great.
They have a lot of talent on the team. The other thing I don't like, because I hate the Dodgers, is that now they have the whole, like, Clayton Kershaw's retiring thing. So, like, oh, wouldn't it be special for him to go out a champion? Wouldn't it be great to have Clayton Kershaw on the mound and get the final out? Everybody mobs Clayton Kershaw. Yeah.
You do love L.A.
No, I don't. I'm saying it in a negative way. I don't want that to happen. I want Brent Rooker to hit a home run to win the World Series.
Okay. That'd be great.
When they make it next year and we can watch it on TV while it's in San Francisco where they're playing the World Series. Do you under the radar? Yay, nay? Safe or out?
I don't think they're under the radar. I'm going to go out. But I know what you're getting at. I think there's a lot of other teams that people are talking about, but there's still the Dodgers in the end. Now that they've advanced, Dodgers-Phillies is going to be great. It really is.
I agree.
Looking forward to it.
How puckered are you today?
Extremely.
Yeah.
I was a mess last night. I was really just those last couple outs. The last out, like just off the bat, I'm like, that's a home run.
Are you guys? Is it at Fenway now?
No.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. You did.
Mm-hmm. I was testing the two of you, as a matter of fact. Third base. Safe or out?
After the epic collapse by the Tigers, safe or out, them sending the Guardians home in the first round would be hilarious.
That's safe. That would be hilarious. I really do. And I'm rooting for the Guardians, but the Tigers collapse, which allows the Guardians to win it on the final day. And then they play each other. It's super funny that they're playing each other in the first round. And then after all of that, the Guardians go home. And it's the Tigers that sent them.
So your support, that's Chris's team.
The Tigers.
It was the Reds. His King of the Mountain was Reds Tigers. So now he's got the Tigers left.
Well, I've said I hope it's either the Guardians or Mariners versus the Brewers. You know, if I could pick that. So I'm rooting for the what? Oh, okay. No. I can't root for the Yankees, dude. Come on, you guys won one. You've won a few. Your team has won a few World Series. The Guardians haven't won it since 1894. The Brewers. I'm just picking teams that don't win it. Surely you can get on board with that.
How old's Mason?
Mason will be 17 at the end of the month.
He's barely seen the Yankees win a World Series.
Dude, I'm sorry, but this is just part of being old because I have absolutely no problems remembering Mariano Rivera on that mound and Derek Jeter.
Game 7 against the Diamondbacks.
All those guys. Wow, you're bringing all that stuff up. He did some good things, too. Yeah, safe. Haha, funny.
Safe. Funny as well.
We'll take a break. Day 2 of Kings camp was yesterday. And some quotes were floating around. I thought I'd go over those with you. I thought that would be fun to see how much of it you think is real and how much of it is bingo, if you will. We'll talk about it next.
You never know what you might hear when listening to a Sacramento Kings game.
Out of Keegan, going for another triple. Man, is he feeling it. Keegan, can he do it? Yes, there's number 11, Keegan Murray. Keegan steps back. He just knocked down his 12th three-pointer, a Kings franchise record. He's got 45 points.
Never miss a moment of Sacramento Kings basketball with Sactown Sports and the Sactown Sports app.
With the new IHOP value menu, $6 is all it takes to go to your happy plates, where stacks of pancakes with bacon and eggs are just $6 every day. French toast, sausage, and eggs are, you guessed it, $6. And fluffy omelets come with a side of pancakes and only cost $6. Go to your happy plates every day at IHOP. $7 in some locations. Available every day for a limited time at participating restaurants in the U.S. Hours may vary. No substitutions. Not valid with other discounts or promotions. Prices may vary.
Kohl's Friends and Family Sale is so good, you'll want to put your phone on Do Not Disturb. Yep, the only thing you're picking up is deals. Now through Sunday, take an extra 20% off all your fall favorites. From soft throws to slow cookers, warm flannels to cozy cardigans. Plus, earn $10 Kohl's Cash for every $50 spent. So go ahead, let those notifications wait, because these prices won't. Select styles, some exclusions apply. 20% offer ends October 5th. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
Alan Stiles here with your Sactown Sports Injury Report, brought to you by DTLA Law Group. Zach Geloff, out with that dislocated left shoulder, underwent successful surgery in Los Angeles in late September. Should be fully recovered and expected to return in 2026. Left-handed pitcher Sean Newcomb felt left elbow inflammation and unfortunately is out with the rest of the season after feeling tightness in his left elbow following his most recent outing. That was your Sactown Sports Injury Report, brought to you by DTLA Law Group.
Hey, I'm Alan Stiles. Injured at work? Call downtown. DTLA Law Group, California's leading injury law firm. With over 40 lawyers throughout California, they have won over $500 million in settlements. DTLA Law Group will get you compensation for your work injury. You don't pay unless they win. That's right. You pay zero up front. Call downtown. Text injury help to 40222. That's injury help to 40222. Visit them at calldowntown.com. Text charges may apply.
I love a day on the water with friends, but my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis sometimes holds me back. Now I'm all in with clearer skin thanks to Skyrizi. Risankizumab Riza, a prescription-only 150 milligram injection for adults who are candidates for systemic or phototherapy.
Teaching music is my passion, but my active psoriatic arthritis can limit me at times. Now I'm treating my joint symptoms with Skyrizi.
With Skyrizi, most people with plaque psoriasis saw 90% clearer skin at 4 months.
Or if you are an adult with active psoriatic arthritis, Skyrizi helps you move with less joint pain, stiffness, swelling, and fatigue.
Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
There's nothing like clearer skin.
There's nothing like better movement, and that means everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi. Visit Skyrizi.com or call 1-866-SKY-RIZZI to learn more.
Carmichael Dave here for my friends at American Energy Heating and Air. Yes, I always tell you they are a family-owned operation, been in business since 81, A-plus Better Business Bureau, but it is hot. We are in those Sacramento hot months. I want to focus on them being your second opinion partner. What does that mean? Maybe you've got somebody you're working with or you've worked with in the past in the HVAC world. Guess what? They want to give you a second opinion. How much does it cost? Nothing. Nothing. You call them up and say, hey, can I get a second opinion on this deal? They come out and they either say, wow, that's a great deal, you should feel better about that, or they say, we can beat that price. And usually they're going to beat it by a lot. Guess what? You just saved money and it didn't cost you anything to find out. It's a no-lose situation. Go with a trusted company. American Energy, 916-520-9990. That's 916-520-9990 or AmericanEnergyAir.com. Jingle Stickers, take it away.
Call 916-520-9990 now.
The deals are on now at the model year-end sales event at Folsom Lake Honda, your one-stop Honda shop.
Looking to own or lease? Save on year-end models and drive a brand new Accord or Civic. Visit us today at FolsomLakeHonda.com, your one-stop Honda shop.
As a family-owned and operated dealership since 2009, customer service is our #1 priority. Our customers love doing business with us, and you will too.
Go to FolsomLakeHonda.com.
Your one-stop Honda shop.
Hey man, gaining weight, low energy, lost drive? It could be your testosterone. Revive Men's Health Sacramento helps men get their edge back. Meet Tyler, Revive Men's Health Director of Operations.
When men start treatment, it's not just their labs that change. You see it in their posture, their energy, and how they walk into the room. That's why I do what I do.
Call 916-619-3000 now to book your free testosterone test, exam, and consultation. That's 916-619-3000 or schedule anytime at ReviveMen'sHealth.com.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
On Sactown Sports.
Welcome back. Day 2 of Kings training camp was
yesterday.
Yes. I was literally about to sing that, dude. That is so freaking weird, man.
So that's the difference between you and Paul McCartney. You still sing it.
Hope you die. Honestly.
You okay?
I had something in my throat. Domantas Sabonis took the stage at some point and talked a little bit about, training camp. Jason Ross. Ask him a question,
Back
guys.
to
Go
basketball
on.
camp over the summer, you shared that you invited Maxime and
Yeah.
IJ over to your house. How have you seen him, specifically with Maxime these first 2 days? How much have you gotten to work with him, and what have you seen?
It's great. Today had a behind the back left hand pass. I was impressed. So, something paid off. No, but they're working hard. Today we implemented some more offensive things, and it's working. It's going good.
Well, behind the back pass
with the left hand.
Wouldn't it be great if they could work together on the floor at the same time and just be two giant dudes just globe-trottering, just with amazing passes and
just playing keep away.
Yeah, you just got the three fleas around them. Whoever's super fast, just and they're just feeding them nonstop. Doug Christie held court, talked about the players and what they're saying, and I'm playing it. It's there we go.
You know what I'm saying? What we want is we want good ideas. So that doesn't mean everything that they say, because I was a player. So you're not listening to everything. But the point is, they're out there on the floor. And I've told them many times, like, listen, when I was out on the floor and we had a coverage, but I can feel that it's not about the work. I'm out there doing it. So do I want to hear from them? And when we do, normally you own that. So if you're going to say, hey, I want to do it this way, and they're all in agreement, then now you own that. And so just the open communication, the ability and willingness to let them know that this is a safe place, and we're here to win and try to make sure that we're being better every day. And part of that starts with the communication and the trust within our circle of each other.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, you got to have trust.
Yeah.
You got to
absolutely. That's critical.
Yeah, and I think that when you say that, I mean, that sounds like such a you got to have trust. No, but you trust in the sense that you know that if your man blows by you, you're going to have somebody pick it up. You pick him up. You know that if you're somewhere and you're about to get double teamed, that they're going to call it out. That there are a lot of examples where trust is incredibly important. And everyone's not. Also, by the way, what I would love to see, trust that if you give the ball up, that you're going to get the ball back.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, because, I mean, I think everybody likes to feel like they're a part of something, also likes to have their own success. But if you can have some team success that also involves your own success, you've got a good thing going right there.
100%. Doug Christie also talked about what they're implementing this year.
It's a tough one, man, because like you get in here and you're doing it, you're learning it, and then you start playing against your teammate, and you got to make sure iron sharpens iron. You can't play buddy ball. But then you get in the game, and all of a sudden the reads become real, and that's up to us to continuously coach them, put them in 2v1 situations where all of a sudden, are you making the right read? Are you doing the right thing? Did you do it with the right timing? Did you run into the screen? Did you walk into the screen and bust out of the screen? There are like a lot of different ways that you can do it, but it's one of those things that takes time, and how much thought, we're watching film, how much you want to put into it to make sure that we want to be really good at what we do, and that it does take time, but at the same time, you do it. Just my message to them was yesterday is, you got to be brave. We're not looking for perfection. Perfection will make you apprehensive and a lot of different things. Just go into it and let the failures teach us.
Did you hear that shot? It healed? He doesn't want to play buddy ball. What's up with that?
Wow, too soon.
Also, probably the biggest thing that happened yesterday at Golden One Center was the Media Day food tour.
You got the invite to that too, Dave?
Actually, I did. You didn't? You're
not on the all email thing, Chris?
I am not.
Oh. Well. You were. Oh. Yeah. So Jason was, and Jason, you did a little tour of the place.
I did.
You did. Here's part one of that.
Hey everybody, guess where I am? Golden Ones.
Oh, that
I'm
doesn't
in
sound right.
Stereo.
Yeah, you're hello. Today we got that. Is that? Yep. Okay.
Hey everybody, guess where I am? Golden One Center. At the Media Food Tasting. I know it sounded like this has something in it. It doesn't. It's a mocktail, I can tell you. And look at how good it is.
Good.
Really good. These are going to be available for everybody this year, but we're just starting. 9 new items available for fans. Let's go through it. The California burrito. Look, Californians love burritos. We do burritos well. That thing's going to be amazing. Number 2, the triple double cheese dog. That's like the Sabonis dog. That guy gets a triple double every night. All right, smash the barbecue bacon smash burger.
I see your word.
I'm not going to wait. I'm going to wait on the fries. Speaking of fries, porchetta fries. These are going to be ridiculous. Look at the guac on there, the pickled onions, and pork. All right, lighter side, because we got to keep our figures right. The Royal Market salad. That's going to be tasty. Opposing teams, after they leave the arena, get the L. We all get the L Street Dog. That thing's going to be legit. You know who loves hot dogs, by the way? Fun fact, the G-Man, Gary Gerald, one of his favorites. Bao buns. These are going to be amazing for everybody to taste. And there's the chef, by the way. Look, quick shot. That's the chef. He's talking to the media, but he's the real deal.
Chef Brian.
Sactown dip. This is an homage back to Arco. Little French dip. I think it's actually going to be awesome. I think it's tri-tip shaped, tri-tip. And then who doesn't like chicken and waffles? Let's put them together. A chicken and waffle sandwich. But look, it's not over. Treats. Come on. We got ice cream out there. We got cookies. We got the Light the Beam churro.
Light the Beam churro.
We got to see the Light the Beam churro. There it is. There's the Light the Beam churro. This is unbelievable. All right. So coming up, we're gonna have some reviews coming your way. This is an A+. It's a starter. Let's see who else is in the starting pot.
I like you walking around with a glass that looks like you're having a drink.
It is, yeah. There's a bunch of mocktails out there. Everybody's drinking them.
I would like to.
You need like a bow tie, like undone.
Yeah,
walking around like with.
The second one, my clothes are not on.
Check your pocket watch. So when
wait, these aren't mocktails.
I got to ride home.
We'll take a break. When we come back, the 49ers open Week 5 tonight. Dun dun dun. Domantas Sabonis and Jackson Dart. Is he a wackadoodle? Well, we'll see. 3 for Madness coming up next.
Stay up to date on Sacramento sports. Join the Sactown Sports 1140 newsletter. Visit SactownSports.com.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Need cash fast? Tap into the value of your home with a home equity line of credit from Valley Strong Credit Union. Whether it's for home improvements, debt consolidation, or that dream vacation, you can get your cash offer in minutes. That's right, just minutes to unlock the power of your home's equity with no hard credit pull to see how much cash you can get. No stress, no waiting. Just smart, local banking that puts you first. Grow your possibilities with Valley Strong Credit Union. Visit valleystrong.com to get started today.
When shopping for a new car, what do you want? A great selection? A low monthly payment? More for your trade? At Northern California's best Honda dealer, Stockton Honda, you get it all. Model year-end savings are going on now. Drive away in your favorite Honda. It's savings you just can't say no to. Come in today or go to StocktonHonda.com.
Anytime, anywhere, it's all here. StocktonHonda.com.
Based on the results of the study, recognized on June 18, 2025, USA Today's list of California's top car dealers 2025.
Everyone has a past, but what happens if you've made mistakes and made good on that past, but it keeps following you? Are you looking for an attorney to erase past records and restore your rights? Maybe even restore your gun rights? Do you need a reputable criminal defense attorney who knows even good people make bad mistakes? Well, the attorneys at Gonzalez Law Office are here to help. Find Gonzalez Law Office online at saclegaldefense.com or call them at 916-304-9187. We don't settle for less, and neither should you.
The Sactown Sports 49ers report is brought to you by Kia of Vacaville, located beside the Vacaville outlets. Niners suffer their first loss of the season, 26-21 to Jacksonville. Brock Purdy returned after missing 2 games and threw for over 300 yards and a pair of touchdowns, but also had a couple of interceptions. Travis Etienne rushed for 124 yards and a TD for Jacksonville. Quick turnaround for SF as they travel to LA on Thursday for a big divisional matchup. Catch the game this Thursday beginning at 4 o'clock right here on Sactown Sports 1140.
Football season is here at Kia of Vacaville. You can score big in a new 2025 Kia Niro LX with up to 53 MPG combined at Kia of Vacaville. Perfect for road trips, tailgates, and cruising to Levi Stadium in style and comfort. But don't wait. Inventory is limited at Kia of Vacaville, and these deals won't last long. Visit KiaVacaville.com or stop by right next to the Vacaville outlets for friendly service, easy shopping, and unbeatable value. All in one stop. Kia of Vacaville, where the adventure begins.
Mark and Tom, the travel guys with you, brought to you by Sports Leisure Vacations. Time for our weekly travel tip, and with it, here's Mark Hoffman.
So you don't want to pay the airline $30 or $40 to check your bag. I get that totally. So you pack a slightly oversized carry-on or even a full-size bag and bring it to the gate. Easy peasy. Now you just store it in the overhead, and when the plane lands at your destination, no baggage claim wait for you. You're zapping out of the airport. Except more and more people are doing the same thing. If you're flying on the cheap and have a high-numbered boarding group, the airline staff may start checking bags because of a lack of overhead space. On most airlines, there won't be a charge, but now you may have to go to the baggage claim anyway, unless the airline brings gate checks to the jetway. Most important thing, pack your carry-on like it's going to go in the belly of the plane, because it might. Nothing too fragile or breakable inside. Very important.
More tips to make you a smarter traveler every Saturday at 11 a.m. right here in Sactown Sports 1140.
Hey, man, gaining weight, low energy, lost drive? It could be your testosterone. Revive Men's Health Sacramento helps men get their edge back. Meet Tyler, Revive Men's Health Director of Operations.
When men start treatment, it's not just their labs that change. You see it in their posture, their energy, and how they walk into the room. That's why I do what I do.
Call 916-619-3000 now to book your free testosterone test, exam, and consultation. That's 916-619-3000 or schedule anytime at revivemenshealth.com.
KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento. From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
This is Sactown Sports 1140. 3 questions, 3 answers. It's 3 for Madness on the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Here's question 1.
In StreamYard, the station login is open. So Ryan's been offering advice, and I was just saying, shut up, Ryan, and he thinks it's you.
Perfect.
And then Camp, of course, he's taking it. He's like, yeah, you know, it's tough to be a loyal listener to get rude comments. Then stop making the comments, stupid. It's not complicated. I just can't believe you talk to me like. Then stop. You ask for it. You're gonna get dragged. Sorry. Grow a backbone, man. It's okay. You bitch about the show, you're gonna get it back. That's the way it is. It's never gonna change. Jason's nice. I'm not. I'm a terrible person.
Is Jason nice?
I mean, usually. Off air though. You wouldn't believe the things he does to us. Yesterday, during our show meeting, kept throwing spirals at me with the football just to mock me.
What a jerk.
You're getting there.
Am I? Kelly Brothers coming up in 25 minutes. Those show meetings, I like them, and I know they're necessary, and they're great. But they're also I need to do better in those, man.
At least you recognize it.
It's all basically just a psychological spiral for me.
Like if we went in there one time and it's like, this is the greatest show we've ever had, first place across the board, you would say, yeah, but that third week where we were third.
That's kind of, I mean, it's what it was yesterday. They were going over, and I won't get too into it.
That's
but
why you're on the couch.
It is true. When we go into the meeting in our boss's office, there's 2 chairs in front of his desk, and then he has this like a leather couch. And I literally, half the time, I'm lying down on the couch like I'm in a psychologist's office or something. And what was it yesterday? They were going through all these numbers. Numbers are great. Thank you again, Ryan. Thank you as well, and Camp and everyone else mad at me. And there was like this blip. There was a blip in one of the weeks. It was still good.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm like, oh, but, and what was it? It was a.
You're always trying to figure out if you were here or not here, or why was it this?
And then I always look at Jason as my binky. He's like, no, but no, this is the.
This is okay.
And he'll make me feel, okay, fine. Yeah. And I, honestly, the weird thing is actually about that whole scenario is Chris also chimes in to make me feel better, which is strange because you'd think Chris would be like,
No, because he knows what road you're going down.
Yes.
I know, but I'm saying, wouldn't it be more Chris to help me down that road further? Yeah. But he doesn't. He actually does.
I think that's management, Chris.
Yes. I have my management hat on.
Okay.
Because if that was show Chris, he's like, oh yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Let's
honestly,
keep him
he'd actually have that up in the PowerPoint where it'd be like, Dave's gone, Dave returned. He'd figure it out, and knowing that I wouldn't know if he was lying or not either. Anyways, everything's awesome, and thank you to everybody who listens loyally, even if you complain about the show. Well, I'm just trying to make it sound better. Either way. Also, shout out to Chris. Tough day for him. Tough day for you. You're handling it well.
It really was a tough day for him.
Had a tragedy at the station yesterday.
Yeah.
Chris gets a call from Jay Johnson, our afternoon producer, informing him that his
binky,
his whoopee, his Manchester City coffee mug that he has had so long that the inside was once white and now was basically coffee stained.
Yeah,
through and through.
It was given to him by current Kings head coach Doug Christie.
Really?
When he went to Manchester, England.
Why did he go to Manchester, England, by the way?
Did he go to... No. He went to London, but he went to the Manchester store. Him and his wife just went there for... But that was years ago.
Wow.
And I was kind of hoping that the pieces would be, like, in a box, so I would be able to say, like, goodbye.
The proper
and
goodbye.
Then it wasn't there, so I'm like, oh, hopefully it's still in the trash. And the trash bags are empty, and I'm like, oh, never gonna see it again.
It's like when my kid's hamster died years ago. We had we'd all go in the backyard and put it in a little box and bury it, and there's still like a little tiny what is it? Is it Mingo the hamster? What?
A tail sticking out.
A Mingo ate your hamster.
Yeah, right. Mingo the hamster. And we had to, and it was so stupid because we all my son was having none of it, but my daughter was all torn up, and we had to all
that checks out.
Mingo was a good hamster. Yeah. Mingo was a nice hamster.
Mingo's in a better place.
We all just say something nice and then lower him in, and Avery had her little phone and she played taps.
No.
So stupid. I hadn't thought about that in years, dude. It's totally did. And I'm putting the dirt with one of them little tiny garden shovels on top, That hamster probably got dug up by a dog a while ago. It's just that thing's gone.
What is this new play toy?
Exactly. They're just ripping his old bones apart. Sorry, Mingo, dude. You're in hamster heaven, dude. That's what we said. Mingo's in hamster heaven. There's nothing but wheels and carrots and all that stuff. And then she was like the poltergeist girl when the whatever died. And she immediately hour later moved on and can't get a fish.
You moved the stones.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, we got to get into this stuff. I had to pick Mason up yesterday. This is great, and he there's something wrong with him, dude, in the car. Like, he's always quiet, but like I'm talking to him and I'm getting real one-word answers. He just has a look on his face. So finally, I'm like, buddy, we're at a red light, and I'm like, buddy, what's wrong, dude? Like, what's going on? Nothing really. And as I always say to them, I say this to my wife too. I'm like, we can spend an hour with me getting it out of you, or you can just relent and tell me what's set the screen. And so he goes, well, my friends came up to me today and said my shirt smelled musty. And I was like, he did? He goes, yeah. He goes, man, you got a musty shirt? And he goes, and then so I grabbed his shirt, I grabbed his collar, and I smelled it. You know, like a parent will, just grab your kid and smell them. And look, I'll tell my kids if they stink, but it smelled like Downy Ball. And I was like, bro, you're.
Wait, he's wearing a musty shirt?
The kid said that his shirt smelled musty, that he was wearing. Smelled musty. And I grabbed the shirt and I smelled all over him, and it smelled like Downy Ball. And this was after a school day.
Hey guys, my dad said it didn't smell musty.
Right. Well, so here's what he did. So I said, what time was this? He said it was after. It was like 9:30 in the morning. So he spent the whole day, like, purposely trying to stay away. Like he was still with his friends and stuff, but like he was purposely trying to sit away from people because he was so self-conscious.
Okay, that's you.
It is, and it really
it's
freaked
like the
me
first
out.
time, like, okay, Mason is definitely
really freaked
like
me out.
you.
And I was like, bro, first off, don't.
Who's this friend that said this?
Right?
Right.
Well, you mean who was this friend?
Yeah. See, is
that
he
said this?
Is he a bad musty seed?
He's a dingle dong, but he.
Crap, my shirt smells musty. I better say someone else's shirt smells musty.
But then you know what? Then it turned into this typical parent thing. It turned into the rest of the conversation on the way home. Is, well, if you're so concerned about that, dude, then why aren't you putting the baby powder in your shoes? You know what I'm saying? And I don't think you took a shower on Tuesday, and it was just turned into me bitching at him about hygiene, which he does have good. But still, if you're that concerned, I also said, why haven't you ever asked me to go get you a little baby cologne or something? You know, whatever. Keep it in your backpack. I don't want to smell. I want to be one of those cologne people.
See, I think my generation was like cool with it because the Michael Jordan cologne.
Dude,
around when we're like,
no, that I think
that's grade.
I think that's just normal teenagers. Like, I couldn't get any expensive colognes, but I think every kid my age had either what was it, Cool Water, what is it, Drakkar, the black bottle, the Drakkar Noir. Or what was that, Yoop, the pink one? That's pretty much what everybody around.
I'm telling you, no one had different colognes. It was all Michael Jordan.
It was all Michael Jordan colognes?
Michael B. Jordan?
I don't even think he was alive then.
And then there's like always some kid that like didn't have any cologne, so he like grab his dad's Aqua Velva and try to pass it off. We don't know.
He's an Aqua Velva man.
Yeah, exactly. We don't know what's going on.
Is that still around?
I don't know. I thought about that too. Like, I've never known this. Like, what is the difference between cologne and aftershave? I mean, I understand aftershave, you put it on after you shave, but isn't that technically cologne? Like, what the hell is aftershave? And why is it supposed?
It's literally just like a face, not cleanser, but
does it close your pores or something?
Maybe. Because like you put your cologne, like you said, on your hands and your, maybe your neck or something, but yeah, I don't think you're putting your aftershave there, are you? On your hands?
No, well, I don't use aftershave. I've never used
I don't
aftershave.
think people do, right?
Is that even a thing now? Like, does Aqua Velva still exist? Is there still somebody out there that uses like Barbasol?
Isn't that still in some gyms, like in the blue stuff?
Yes, dude. Yes.
People use
You're
this?
absolutely right. There's always like some
drink
big
that?
squirty of aftershave, and you don't know what it is. It's just got like green, red, and blue stripes.
Yeah.
And then there's a jar of combs.
Uh-huh.
Who's using those? And they're in some blue juice, which apparently I think is called Barberside, which sounds like a barber's having a tough day.
I always thought it was Gatorade or Windex.
I always thought it was Windex.
It probably is. Yeah, which would probably do the same thing if you got fleas or what? Not fleas. What are the head fleas?
Lice.
Thank you. If you got lice. If you got lice. I had lice once.
I did too.
I was in like 4th grade.
I did last week.
You got to go home.
Man, it must have been a long time ago.
You have the
Not
lice.
getting you now, Jason.
That's him, dude. That's not me. I don't support any of that.
I didn't hear it.
You didn't hear it? Good. 49ers open week 5 tonight versus the Rams. Why am I reading the question?
I don't know.
3 for Madness, question 1.
I think it's because you accidentally got rid of the 3 for
I
Madness
think that's
thing.
exactly right.
The 49ers open week 5 tonight versus the Rams. Is this the
What?
Can I say this?
Nope.
Let's
go.
Come on.
You got it.
Let's just start over. I think you can do this. The 49ers.
The 49ers open week 5 tonight versus the Rams. Is this the pro? I'm like way too in my head about this.
Okay, let's go, Chris. Come on.
I can't look at the word. Okay,
Don't look at the word.
Do it.
Proverbial lambs to slaughter.
Yes. Is this the proverbial lambs to
what's
slaughter?
The question?
I don't even know. Basically, it's like, are the Niners getting their asses kicked tonight? Oh, okay. So I was reading. Did I save this on Twitter? Somebody had a stat. Somebody had a stat, and it was something I didn't save. But basically, it was talking about, and they're right. Like, it was years ago, and it was, God, who was the backup to Garoppolo? Like, everybody was out, and the Niners were like, I think the same as now, 8.5-point dogs, and it was in L.A. This is just a few years ago, and they ended up winning it in 23-20. So there's like recent precedent, but also those things kind of don't matter because what a team did 5 years ago and nobody's on the roster now really does not matter. I once again will use this. I will say that this is the Top Gun Maverick of 49ers games for me. I have no expectations. Actually, I do have expectations. I expect this to be this will be like some 12-3 game where the Niners defense steps up and does well, but the Niners just can't do anything because Mac Jones is throwing to like a couple of guys that worked at Sears yesterday, and Christian McCaffrey, they're just going to load the box up, and just do everything they can to shut him down. But, schemes and this and that, and there's going to be a ton of Niner fans down there. You never know. It's
a team they've owned in the past. That's where maybe gives you a little bit of hope, and back to the scheme and really Kyle Shanahan understanding Sean McVay, but then it comes down to personnel.
Right.
It just feels like too many guys. And you're playing a really good team on a short week. I don't like it. I don't like it for the Niners.
Let me ask you this. Do the Rams you know what? I don't even care because I just figured it out. I'm picking the Rams in Survivor.
Are you?
Here's why. Either way, I'm a winner.
Okay.
I think the Niners are going to lose tonight. So I'm going to pick the Rams in Survivor. But if the Niners knock me out of Survivor and get a win down, I'll be like, good. As a matter of fact, I'll say this right now. I would trade getting knocked out of. It's a perfect pick. It's a perfect pick for Survivor. I would, if you said right now, Dave, you're knocked out of Survivor, but the 49ers win tonight, I'll take that trade.
Okay.
And then if the Niners end up losing, it's like, they lost, but the Rams won.
Maybe that could be your strategy going forward, pick against the Niners.
Maybe. From the 209, there's a hell of a point right here. Where do hamsters come from? You never see them in the wild. That's a hell of a point. There's no hamster enclave. You don't go to Sri Lanka. Yeah, exactly. Or capybaras or whatever. It's just giant hamsters. No?
Isn't he a senator?
No, he was a catcher for the Yankees, capybara. No, you don't ever see hamsters in the wild, do you?
Wild hamsters are nocturnal, omnivorous rodents native to Europe and Asian Russia. So that's why we.
So you just go in the forest in Europe and hey, there's some wild hamsters. I'll bet you they don't look like real hamsters. That's what I'm wondering. The wild hamsters. It's just a bunch of hamsters like woo.
We need that gift.
Question D.
Question 2.
Proverbial.
The proverbial wild hamster.
Demonis Sabonis says he worked more on his three-point shot. Do you want to see even higher volume from his three this year?
Yes, I do. I think he's really about one. What was it? He shot 2 something 3. He shot like 100. or made 164 threes or one of them. No, he shot like 150 something and made, I think, 60 something. I was looking at this last night. I think if he can get to, here's my goal for Sabonis, and I'm going to put this on the fridge at the training camp for him. I think I would like to see Domantas Sabonis make 82 or more threes this year.
Okay.
One a game. One a game. I think if you're making one a game, which really, when you think about it, doesn't sound like a lot. I mean, a 48-minute game, you make 1 3. I think he's right there on defense's caring. And I think that if Sabonis can make defenses care, when you combine that, if he's successful with the renewed perimeter DHO stuff they're talking about, not only does it help the offense, not only does it stretch the opposition defense, but something that isn't the biggest deal, but I think matters is that, look, Domantas Sabonis is not a classic rim protector, but he's the closest they have. He's the biggest guy in the middle. So the more you have him on the perimeter when you're running your offense, obviously we've talked about this before, made baskets are some of the best defense you can have because it prevents transitional basket. Proverbial. It helps with transition points. But also, if you've got Sabonis at the top of the key and he nails a 3 or even misses a 3, well, he's got a leg up to get back and get set. And that's just the little type of stuff right there that I think can make a difference over an entire season when it comes to your the effectiveness of your defense. So, yeah, I do think it's important. I do think he's been working on it. And I think ideally what would be great is to see sort of a somewhere around an Al Horford or even Brook Lopez-esque escalation as the Sabonis strikes me as the type of player, the way he plays, the fact that his game is really based in Euro style through his dad and his home country Olympic team. I can see Domantas Sabonis being an incredibly effective three-point shooter, and I think he was just under 42% last year, which is fantastic.
I'm trying to think of the threes that he took, and I don't think there was one that was contested. Like, he usually has it, has time to think about it. Like, there's an anticipation, like, shoot it.
Yeah.
And sometimes he doesn't. But more times than not last year he started to. So, open shots are important to take. And he can make them. He became more efficient. I think it's going to be about efficiency. I have no problem with him taking more, just as long as he stays at that efficient rate. If he does that, take as many as you want.
I don't see any reason why he just really started working on it.
Yeah.
And that's something that helped. And also, make him more of absolutely more of an all-around center, a physical guy who can play finesse at the same time. Domantas Sabonis isn't perfect, but I do think in a weird way he's almost back to being underrated now as he tries for his, I think, 4th consecutive rebounding title.
It's crazy. Dominant.
Question 3.
Okay, after doing some research on this, I don't think this is true.
You don't?
I've only seen one tweet.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you think I got?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Brock disagrees with me.
Really? Oh. Okay, well then I'll lay this out because I'd seen something yesterday that Giants rookie quarterback Jackson Dart does not believe we went to the moon. And so I was going to have some fun with that. So we'll say that we'll just say that as fake. But what I was going to bring up is I forget who one of them was. But there were a couple athletes, including Carl Everett. Remember Carl Everett, the baseball player?
Of course.
Like, legit did not believe dinosaurs existed.
Okay.
Like, that's a real thing.
From the world I come from, there was a lot of talk about dinosaurs not existing.
I have had these conversations with quite a few more than I'd like real-life people. They're like, yeah, no way. There's no way dinosaurs existed. Well, how would they know how to put the bones together? I think they're planting them like Easter eggs, is what Carl Everett said. I mean, I don't know, dude. Like, how are dinosaurs not? Like, what are they really? We're like making up fossils. Is that what's happening? We're just planting them. Like, I'm trying to figure out like what the basis of somebody who doesn't believe in dinosaurs is. Is it biblical?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's biblical. No, I can't really go there. But I'm going to go ahead and say dinosaurs existed. Maybe I'm just a rube. Pretty sure dinosaurs existed, dude. Jurassic Park.
I was going to say, I've seen the movies.
Dummies.
They're here now.
Dinosaurs did not look like they looked in Jurassic Park.
They didn't. Didn't
they had glasses and a mustache.
They all have feathers.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, didn't tyrannosaurs? Aren't they like technically birds or something? Yeah, like Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Birds are technically dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs. You know what looks like a dinosaur, man, is a sturgeon.
Jason Ross.
Like why? One of these days, dude, he's just gonna. It's gonna be like Keegan.
Okay,
Murray.
so this might surprise you. In high school, there was like the sweetest girl in the world that just wanted to be nice to every single person there is, and I kind of made it my goal to piss her off.
Does surprise me.
Super surprising.
And I just wanted to see what would happen.
How do you think you're going to react when in a few decades your skin is just getting peeled off every single day for eternity where you're going? Like, you think you'll still be cracking jokes at whoever's doing it?
Probably.
Maybe do a better job than last time.
That's all you got.
They're just coming in, just peeling the skin off on the daily. Which sucks because I will probably have the room next to him. We'll take a break when we
He's
come.
Yelling again.
Kelly Brothers, he go business. He will join us.
Good business.
Right after this.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Well, she has yet to lose since she's gone there. I'm not saying anything. Broke into the top 25 this week. UCLA having a rough year. Maybe this year. Come on over to the. All right, Jason left. Hopefully he'll be back for 3 for. Oh my God! He's got the double hand wave.
You can listen to the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. on 1140 a.m. YouTube or the Sactown Sports app.
Workdays can be unpredictable, but your workwear shouldn't be. With the Cintas Apparel Plus program, you'll have freshly laundered garments for everyone on your team delivered every week. Cintas has workwear for just about any job imaginable, with high-performance fabrics and an uncompromising fit that stretches and moves with you. Don't leave looking and feeling good to chance. Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
Progressive knows if you have to choose between everyday life and your RV, RV wins.
What, are you going to take the RV to the lake or clean out your closet?
RV wins!
Putting the dishes away or taking the RV camping?
RV wins!
Cleaning the fridge or taking a trip to the beach?
RV wins!
You might want to clean the fridge real quick because, mold.
We clean out the fridge, then take the RV out.
With Progressive, you can bundle your RV with your home or auto and save with a discount and spend more time enjoying those savings in your RV. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states and situations.
Go from daydreamer to industry leader with Amazon Business. From office supplies to IT essentials, Amazon Business provides tools that help you save costs and make insight-based decisions. Learn how to bring your visions to life at AmazonBusiness.com.
Let's go! You still got it, but your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Confidence is knowing you're ready to handle whatever comes your way. That's what it feels like to take on your workday with Cintas. They make sure your AEDs are up to date, your fire extinguishers are tested and inspected, your floor mats are cleaned and delivered, and your workwear looks good, feels good, and is freshly laundered with the Cintas Apparel Plus program. So are you ready to take on today? Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
At Valley Strong Credit Union, we know that local businesses are the backbone of the Central Valley, investing in our neighborhoods, boosting the economy, making the Valley stronger. But when it comes to their finances, where can they turn? A big bank that just sees another number? That's not good enough. Valley businesses deserve Valley support for payroll, credit, cash flow, and everything in between. Valley Business is Valley Strong. Learn how our cash management services can support your business at valleystrong.com.
Hey man, gaining weight, low energy, lost drive? It could be your testosterone. Revive Men's Health Sacramento helps men get their edge back. Meet Tyler, Revive Men's Health Director of Operations.
When men start treatment, it's not just their labs that change. You see it in their posture, their energy, and how they walk into the room. That's why I do what I do.
Call 916-619-3000 now to book your free testosterone test, exam, and consultation. That's 916-619-3000 or schedule anytime at ReviveMen'sHealth.com.
Joining us now on Sports Sense, certified financial planner Kelly Brothers. Kelly is an advisor with Cap Trust, one of the nation's largest registered investment advisors. Cap Trust counts among its clients numerous pro athletes and pro sports franchises, but most importantly serves many Northern Californians through comprehensive financial planning. Here's Kelly Brothers.
Here he is, decked out in his Notre Dame gear, shadowboxing, the one, the only. Good at business, Kelly Brothers. Good morning, Kelly.
Good morning, Dave.
How are ye?
I'm doing good. I'm doing great. Thank you. A little rain coming down. Feels like fall.
I was just outside getting something from my car, and I don't know how to describe it. It's misting. It's not even drizzling, but you can like feel stuff landing on you.
Nice.
But hey, good weather, buddy.
Out here in Carmichael, which I describe as the land that planning forgot, it's coming down. It's good. It's
Kelly. Can we? This isn't on the agenda. Can we spend a quick minute on it? I was in Carmichael last week, and I've talked about this before. And obviously, dude, I don't need to throw out my Carmichael credentials. Born and raised, love the place.
It's in your name.
Yes. It is in my name. But holy God, you're so right, dude. I was going down Fair Oaks Boulevard. Fair Oaks and Marconi was where I spent my formative years at the Mountain Mike's or the Pizza Hut or Palm Street Pub and Grill or that AM PM or wherever. Like that corner and the surrounding areas, that was where I'm going down Fair Oaks to Manzanita. And I'm just like, dude, this legit looks like a strip in the 80s. You're right. Like and Carmichael is weird, man, because you have these really rundown apartments going up Marconi and El Camino and kind of dispersed. But then if you get past basically, I think the line of demarcation is basically, I'd say Fair Oaks Boulevard going up towards Watt, California Avenue towards Ansel Hoffman Park. There's like everything's $1 million home. It's either super rich area or rundown area, nothing in the middle. And you're right. Like, what the hell there's that Milagro thing that opened. I don't know how that's doing, but it is. It's like the 80s, dude.
No, it's Carmichael's tired. I'll just say it's tired.
Yes.
And no, a friend of mine asked me, all right, where do you live exactly? And I said, well, we live by the American River. I said, to give you an idea though about Carmichael, if you go 200 yards to our north, you find a lot of new immigrants in very cheap apartments, and that's there. And you go 200 yards to the east of me, and you have a house that was built for the governor, a multi-million-dollar plot of land that the governor then refused to live in. And
is that still there? You're talking about the one at the end of California Avenue where it curves, right?
Right.
What the hell? So this is what that was built for, I think, Ronald Reagan or Jerry Brown?
It was for Ronald Reagan, and I think Jerry Brown refused to live in it, so then they sold it. But, I mean, that's the eclectic nature. It's the land that planning forgot. There's no rhyme or reason, and you can go from Bel Air to no disrespect, Appalachia and back to Bel Air and Carmichael in literally a block. It's just the way it is.
Interesting. I'm gonna have to do some my parents' house was 2 streets over from that governor's mansion place, and we used to walk there and just look through the gate and you can't see anything. Mm-hmm. And I've always wondered, like, what the hell is somebody gonna eventually buy that, make it their home? What's going on? They turn it into a Disneyland? I don't know.
If you go to Ansel Hoffman on a Sunday, it's like you're at the United Nations. I'm not kidding. And I say that in a very positive sense. I mean, it is. I mean, there's the Middle Eastern crew. There's the Hispanic crew. There's the Russian group. It's unbelievable how diverse the crowd is there on a weekend.
And I said it's a melting pot. You're right. And you're talking about the big grassy knoll where you grew up.
And don't tell anyone, but the trails around Ansel Hoffman Park are the best in the city. They are fantastic.
And my treehouse is still up there. I checked.
Thank God.
3 months ago.
Yeah.
It is.
And I found your cloves in it, by the way.
Well, somewhere in that neighborhood too is about a half a case of Lucky Lager beer we snuck out when I was 15, and I still can't find it.
Someone has enjoyed that since.
I think they might have. Go ahead.
Kelly, I know that speaking of kind of things related to our city, how about the A's? And it looks like they may be adopting some version of Sacramento on their jersey.
No, and I'm happy to see that. And we went out last night to a lovely Carmichael hole in the wall for dinner. Shout out to my wife. Yesterday was our 31st anniversary.
Where? No, you already went. Where was it? I'm curious.
Oh, we love this little hole in the wall, El Palmar.
Oh yeah,
Is that
it's
on
El Camino in Mission.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nope. Exactly
That's
where
great.
that. Yeah.
Nicest people.
Yep,
Just
100%.
the nicest people. So anyway, we went there, and I saw two people wearing Sacramento A's jerseys.
Oh wow.
At El Palmar. So, but I mean, so that's fantastic. However, Jason and Dave, we got to be honest. You can now kind of do the post-mortem on the first year of the A's, and for most people, it'd probably be a disappointment. The attendance numbers were not with what they wanted, and especially given the fact that it was a relatively mild summer. I think that was a little bit of a disappointment. I got to say, I know a lot of people feel like they overpaid for their tickets or whatever else. We went the last week and just had a great time. I'm still very happy they're here. I'm sad when I look at the sky cam in Vegas of the stadium, which seems to be taking shape. I mean, they're actually doing stuff now. They're not just moving dirt. So, but if in our beloved hometown we get an MLB team for 3 years, I'm going to enjoy it.
Yep.
And I can tell you that they'll be here another 2 years. And then the third year, they're going to have like this young up and coming. They already do, but like watch. Third year, they're going to make the playoffs. They're going to be the team that nobody wants to face. And then the offseason's going to hit, and everyone's like, the A's could actually win the whole thing. And then they go to Vegas, and then we have to watch them in Vegas.
I know.
Winning
by the
100
way,
games.
And by the way, a local tie here. There's a kid playing really well for the Red Sox, Nick Sogard.
Mm-hmm.
Local kid, grew up here, Jesuit high school. But what I love about Nick's story is it exemplifies something baseball has that I don't think basketball or football has. And that is baseball still has those guys like Nick Sogard who grind in the minors for 7-8 years only to be called up. And a month later, he's at Yankee Stadium helping the Red Sox beat the Yankees in a playoff game. Only in baseball does that happen.
Yep. No, that's awesome. And the 916 has always had a nice little nice little road to baseball. Ryder Cup's up. That was almost, I said to Jason, top 5 sporting event of all time.
Almost.
But Ryder Cup's over.
Yeah, it is. But the average get-in price last weekend was $1,400, and that is double to triple what it was going back 2, 4, 6 years. Also, I read a story about Blade. Blade is a helicopter service, Manhattan out to Bethpage.
Yep.
They had 15 different landing zones at Bethpage, 15 of them, and they did 3,000 flights, 12-minute flights, Manhattan to Bethpage, $1,500 each way for the people on those flights. Mm-hmm. So the New York crowd enjoyed their helicopter flight to Bethpage, and that then quickly got home to their townhouse on Park Avenue. But it got a little ugly. It got a little Phoenix Open-ish there at some points. I think appropriate apologies have been made, but Adair Manor, which I've been to, which is a beautiful spot in Ireland, is up in 2 years.
Kelly, I saw we were talking baseball earlier about the A's, but if we're taking the big picture here, ratings were up for the season, which is good for the sport. Now we're to the best part, the playoff baseball, and to have 3 game threes today out of the 4 series, that's got to be good for baseball.
Oh, God. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I watched that Red Sox-Yankees where Chapman loaded the bases with nobody out. And, I mean, I was hanging on every pitch in a way that I haven't at any other game this year or watching any other game this year. So playoff baseball just hits different. And, it's and it's great to see the Yankees and Red Sox and Cubs, maybe not the Dodgers. Only kidding, Jason. I'm very happy for Shohei, and I can't wait to see Shohei pitch game 1 of the DS, the divisional series coming up. So, no, baseball, it hits different. I still don't like the number of different carriers who, just TBS carrying a game, and it just doesn't. There's no familiarity with the voices or the style, and it's really off-putting to me. I just wish they had their one or two carriers that they went with that people could grow used to, but they don't get enough money that way, I guess.
Playoff baseball is just so much better. It really is. And I think a large part, you ever you go on vacation and the first, let's say it's a week-long vacation. And the first 4 days, you're just like, I'm putting my feet up. I'm going to watch the waves crash in. Maybe I'll have a nice adult beverage, and you just kind of chill. But then as the vacation gets closer to you going home, the stress starts to build. And then we have to get all these activities in that we said we were going to do. We have to do this, and we have to do this. And then the day before you go is the most stressful day. I feel like that's playoff baseball in a microcosm. The 162 games, it's July 18th. You're in Texas. Third inning, who cares, dude? Whatever. But then you get into playoff baseball, and you're right. Every single pitch counts. It's because you got rid of the fluff, and now is when it actually matters, and it almost becomes a different sport.
Yeah, am I right too that if one of these games goes to extra innings, they're not doing the ghost runner thing, right?
Correct.
It's just it's back to old school.
Good.
The game could go on like that Giants national games years ago that went on 18 innings, and they don't care. It's playoff baseball. No one has a watch on it. No one cares. Just show me the game.
I don't like that anyways.
The regular season? It speeds it up.
Unless it was actually a ghost runner, like Babe Ruth was on second. That would be, but then how do you tag him? Yeah. That would be kind of cool.
A hologram.
Yeah,
oh my God, we got Ty Cobb running.
Everyone's just beating the hell out of him.
Yeah.
What an ass.
But I mean, wasn't it Jazz Chisholm? The guy was benched the first game, and last night, man, that guy got around the bases in 4.3 seconds and scored the winning run. So
they asked him how he recovered from the game, and he said he went home and played MLB 26 and just beat the hell out of everybody and got his mind right. True story.
By the way, that EA Sports story is an interesting story too. That was just purchased in a leveraged buyout by a group which includes Jared Kushner, son-in-law of the president, not to mention the Saudi their sovereign fund, a $55 billion leverage buyout. And it's all because, EA and those sorts of video games, they've gone from being a transaction where you buy it and walk out of the store to more of a subscription, in-game purchases, much more of a revenue stream, much more valuable. So they took it out, made it private.
Yeah, the subscription system sucks with it too. You can't, because you have to be connected to the internet. So I don't know if you're somebody that travels and you want to play an EA game, which isn't just sports, it's also Star Wars games and stuff. You have to be connected to the internet, and airplane internet isn't good enough. So I say screw them. Screw them, Kelly. That's what I say.
I'm with you, Dave.
Yeah, exactly. All right. All right, we'll see you next Wednesday.
Thanks, guys. Over and out.
All right, have a great week. And that is Kelly Brothers. We'll take a very quick 1-minute break here. We'll get a word from Gonzalez Law. When we come back, we got some practice audio from Sacramento Kings camp. What we didn't play, also some of the things thrown around quote-wise yesterday, like what DeMar DeRozan said about doing whatever it takes. Does he really mean whatever it takes? And the captain, Rodrigo Lopez, is going to join us, Roro, ahead of the Saturday's Cup final. We'll do that next.
On the move? Got somewhere to be?
Take Sacramento Kings basketball with you. The Sactown Sports app will let you stay connected to your passion. Never miss a moment of Sacramento Kings basketball with the Sactown Sports app.
Let me tell you a little something about Gonzalez Law. His name, the lawyer there, is Jonathan Gonzalez. He is really good at his job. That's important. You want to know that you're working with someone that's qualified, that's skilled, that will represent you in the best way possible. So if you're in our community, you're in our general area, you want someone that's here that knows about our area, that's got experience, and that is Jonathan Gonzalez. His law is Gonzalez Law, SacLegalDefense.com. Phone number is 916-304-9187. Now, he can help you in a lot of ways as far as representation. Maybe it's something from your past that's still kind of haunting you. You haven't been able to shake it. It's still there. Maybe it's on your record. Maybe it's keeping you from doing certain things, keeping some rights away from you. Well, you can get that removed with his skill. He's someone that has done that before. It's called an expungement. He can help you out with things going forward. Also, maybe you're in a need of criminal defense. Maybe there's a car accident you're involved in. You feel you need representation. Wrongful termination, sexual harassment case. There's lots of different areas of expertise that he has that he is here to represent and help you. So I think you should really think about Gonzalez Law. Jonathan Gonzalez, the number again, 916-304-9187. Go to saclegaldefense.com.
Just announced, Stockton Honda has been named #1 of California's best car dealers in 2025 by USA Today and Statista. This prestigious award is based on thousands of customer reviews and recommendations, ranking dealerships for service, value, and satisfaction. Out of hundreds evaluated, Stockton Honda is proud to be #1, recognized for all-around excellence and commitment to our customers. Visit Stockton Honda, where reputation meets the road.
Anytime, anywhere, it's all here. StocktonHonda.com.
When I was a kid, I remember my dad, a lineman, leaving in the middle of the night. Families were depending on him to get their power back on to keep them safe and warm. Watching him taught me that this work isn't just about wires and circuits. It's about people and the trust they place in us when the lights go out. That's why I started Maverick Electric Heating and Air, to carry on that same promise of showing up, doing it right, and protecting families when they need us most. Visit callamaverick.com.
The deals are on now at the model year-end sales event at Folsom Lake Honda, your one-stop Honda shop.
Looking to own or lease? Save on year-end models and drive a brand new Accord or Civic. Visit us today at folsomlakehonda.com, your one-stop Honda shop.
As a family-owned and operated dealership since 2009, customer service is our #1 priority. Our customers love doing business with us, and you will too.
Go to folsomlakehonda.com.
Your one-stop Honda shop.
Waking you up with the best in local sports.
They just make it interesting, you know?
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross
On Sactown Sports.
When you say Sacramento Republic, many things come to mind, but there's no player that comes to mind before Rodrigo Lopez, the captain.
He's original. He's got like all sorts of records.
I think he has every record pretty much. I think he had his kids in Sacramento. He's now probably a grandpa. He's been here so long.
Wait a minute.
He's still going strong, and he is our guy, my brother from another mother, the captain, Rodrigo Lopez. It's Dave and Jason. Good morning, my man.
Dave, Jason, what's up, my man? Thank you for the introduction. I'm not a grandfather yet. I know I look like it, but I'm definitely not.
Hey, by the way, just in case people didn't realize, a very hard-fought win last night. Took a 1-0 lead, was all tied up, and then, what was it, like the 88th minute, somewhere late. Beautiful cross, nice goal. So this guy was playing a match like
a few hours ago,
like less than 12 hours ago, and he's up. It's how is look, we joke about you being old, but you're not. Hell, you're way younger than both of us, and you're still playing at a major league level. What has changed over the years when it comes to your body recovery, especially with some of the really big injuries you've had to work through?
Yeah, Dave. I mean, it's been rough. It's been a rough 2 years for me. Obviously, this year has been a lot better, but I went through two pretty bad injuries, 2023 and 2024. Last year I was out most of the season, but throughout my career I hadn't really had any big injuries, and the last 2 years were rough. But I figured out ways to take care of myself. The right nutrition, the right sleep, the right day-to-day taking care of myself, and being able to hold myself in a good position to be able to perform every week.
What kept you going? I mean, there would be others that are like, well, I've had a great career, I've played a long time. Maybe it's time. What's driving you to keep going?
Yeah, great question. Last year when I tore my ACL, I was, my head was gone. It was basically leaning towards retirement, and I know you remember that my son Roman had just had heart surgery, and he was just out of the hospital the day before I tore my ACL, and he's the one that wanted me to play that game. So, I tore my ACL. He's crying after the game and saying it was his fault, and it was really rough. It was really rough for us at the time. But he's the one that made me promise him that I would play again, and He was my motivation. You know, and on the other hand, I felt like I was still contributing on the field when I was playing. So, you know, I gave it my all. I put myself through a lot this off season. You know, I worked in the gym 3 times a day sometimes, you know, waking up early hours and being able to still be a father and do my daily routine as a parent, you know, and as a husband. And, you know, after that, then do my recovery, my rehabs. And, you know, I think Katie and Luke did a great job with me. And, you know, we put in a lot of work when they could have been on vacation and enjoying their off season. And, you know, we went to work, and I knew the only outcome had to be me coming back and being, you know, successful and obviously still contributing to the team.
Rodrigo Lopez joining us, and we're going to get to the Cup final in just a second. With the win last night, you guys pull within 3 of first place FC Tulsa, and really in form right now. You know, new manager this year. You guys had to kind of go through some bumps and bruises on the schedule, but now you guys are absolutely on fire. You lead the West in goal differential. Like I said, you're 3 back at Tulsa, and obviously you have Louisville, which is just insane this year, record and points-wise, and Charleston on the other side. You know, I know you're trying to track down Tulsa, but do you feel like you guys are playing the best soccer you've played all year?
I think we are, yeah. You know, it's always difficult when you get a new manager. You know, and to be fair, Coach Neal has done a phenomenal job. Him and his staff have done a phenomenal job to come in and implement their style of play and what they want, and, you know, transmit it onto the field. I think it took a little bit, but, you know, I think we got it right with all their information. They help us so much on a daily basis and game to game, preparing for every opponent. They dissect the teams incredibly well. I'm sure they put a lot of time into it. So, you know, a lot of that helps, you know, when you're coming into games and you're prepared and you know what you're supposed to do on the field. But yeah, just, you know, having the core group of what we've had the last few years, and, you know, the success that we've had. Obviously, we haven't won a championship in the last couple of years, but, you know, I think we've been fairly successful, and we're always fighting for first place in our conference, and always, you know, making playoffs and trying to win championships. So, you know, that core group has done a phenomenal job of leading this group. And, you know, we had a minor hiccup last week against Monterey, but the team, you know, always bounces back somehow, and that just shows the mentality that we have in our locker room and as a whole, you know, as a family in our facility.
And as you look, I mean, obviously, I hope you play another 30 years, but you have more career behind you than ahead of you. You were there. I mean, we were on the field going crazy years ago in the inaugural season, and I still, in fact, it came up on Facebook the other day, the picture of you in the giant sombrero standing in front of the Tower Bridge Battalion, just cheering everybody on and celebrating after winning the league. How great would it be to sandwich your career, mostly here, but you've been elsewhere as well, and you keep coming back. How great would it be to sandwich that with a couple of championships? Yeah,
it would be truly special for me. You know, I've had a up and down career. I wouldn't say I'd have an amazing career, but
you wouldn't say you've had an amazing career.
I wouldn't say.
Wow.
I'll tell you that, you know, early in my career, you know, I wasn't a true professional. I think I learned to be a true professional when my son was born, and when Roman was born, and, you know, I had to provide, and I finally, you know, realized I have to work hard. You know, I have to work hard, and I have another human to take care of, and someone that's going to look up to me. So I've always had the talent, but it just took that little spark and that extra motivation to get me going. And, you know, since then, you know, my career changed, and it changed when I came to Sacramento. So, you know, I owe this franchise a lot, this city I love, and obviously every time I wear the crest, I put on the jersey, I go out there and I give it, you know, 100%. I don't know how long I'll be playing, but, you know, obviously this year we have a chance to win a trophy this weekend, and we're still going to be fighting for the USL Championship as well.
Well, let's talk about that this weekend. Then Saturday, 7 o'clock, Heart Health Park. Hartford comes in for the Jägermeister Cup final. Yeah, what does it mean to you? I can already tell, but competing for that Cup final, what would it mean for you to be in that and to hopefully win it?
Yeah, I just got goosebumps right now when you're asking me. But, we've done a great job of just being in the moment. I think Coach Neal has transmitted that to us, just being in the moment. Obviously, we played the semifinal maybe like a month ago. And it's always hard, it's always hard to focus on the next games when you have a Cup final coming up. But, now that all that's passed and we have Saturday in front of us, I think, for me especially, I'm just truly excited. I'm really happy for this organization, for our owners, Kevin and the Wilton Rancheria, and everyone who, Todd, who's been here for many years as well. I think this franchise and these fans deserve another championship, another trophy, and this is why Sacramento to me is such an amazing place. We're always fighting for trophies, we're always fighting for cups, and the standards in our locker room, in our franchise, is always the highest.
It's Rodrigo Lopez. I'll say this, man. I've known you since you got here. That's a long time. First time you got here, and you're one of the finest people I know. And you're a better human than you are a soccer player, and you're pretty damn good at playing soccer. So look, we're going to talk again. Of course, it's not like you're retiring tomorrow, but that threw me. I understand what you're saying, and you have higher thoughts of yourself, and you're harder on yourself than anyone else in the world. But I know on behalf of this entire city, the things you've given to that franchise, your leadership, and the fact that you've been the rock that has held everything together for many, many seasons. You're never going to have to buy a beer in this town, dude.
I hope not, but I want to win more. I think when we won the first year in 2014, but I think it's been such a long time, and so much work has been put into this club, and I'm sure you're good friends with Kevin Nagel and Todd, and they've worked so hard to always be at the top, and I think all of us know what it means to the city to bring titles, to bring joy to this community, and yeah, I mean, this is I'm just so excited. I'm really excited for Saturday.
Well, look, I'll find you after the match. Obviously, after a big win, raising that cup. Let's fill that trophy with something and go pour it on Nagel.
Let's do it. Okay. I'm in. Hopefully, everything goes our way, and I know we'll be prepared, and hopefully everyone shows up, because we're going to need, that 12-man. I think our fans are the best in the league, and the atmosphere they bring when everyone's there and loud, it's very contagious for us. So, we're going to need it on Saturday night.
It's going to be an amazing night. The weather is going to be fantastic. That nice, crisp fall weather, but still warm enough. 78 in the day, probably be around 70 at kickoff. Heart Health Park, 7 p.m. Saturday, the Jägermeister Cup final. Hartford Athletics, screw them, coming in, taking on our Sacramento Republic. Tickets available. Not a lot, though. Get there right now. This thing's going to sell out. Tickets available at sacrepublicfc.com. Come in and cheer on the team and see a title, another one, come to the city of Sacramento. Roro, we love you, buddy. Thank you as always, and I'll see you Saturday night.
Dave, Jason, thank you very much for having me. We'll see you Saturday night.
All right, take care. Rodrigo Lopez. He really is a good dude.
Yeah, man. Tough on himself, man.
He really is.
He's a legend.
I picked up on. He's always been like that, though, and obviously that's why he does what he does. But he's such a great dude, and he really does ride or die for this city. I mean, he was born in Guadalajara. He moved to. I think he grew up in Santa Barbara when he was like 2 or 3 years old. It's not like he grew up here, was born and raised, but this is home for him. It has become home, and what he went through, as he explained, with his own injuries, and then his son Roman. And I mean, you know better than anybody when your child's going through that, and he's dealing with an ACL and the end of his career, and what's he,
and for his son to blame himself on that.
Can you imagine even that conversation?
So then, as a parent,
right,
now you're trying to,
100,000%, dude. He is awesome. We'll take a break. When we come back, halfway through the program, everybody, we'll get to game before the game, because the Niners playing tonight, SoFi Stadium, Los Angeles against Chris Verlaud's Rams. We'll get all our predictions coming up next.
Visit SactownSports.com and join the Sactown Sports 1140 newsletter.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
How can you free your team from time-consuming office tasks? Amazon Business. Smart business buying tools enable buyers to find and purchase items fast so they can focus on strategy and growth. Free up your team and focus on your future. Learn more at AmazonBusiness.com.
You still got it, but your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Confidence is knowing you're ready to handle whatever comes your way. That's what it feels like to take on your workday with Cintas. They make sure your AEDs are up to date, your fire extinguishers are tested and inspected, your floor mats are cleaned and delivered, and your workwear looks good, feels good, and is freshly laundered with a Cintas Apparel Plus program. So are you ready to take on today? Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday. Confidence is knowing you're ready to handle whatever comes your way. That's what it feels like to take on your workday with Cintas. They make sure your AEDs are up to date, your fire extinguishers are tested and inspected, your floor mats are cleaned and delivered, and your workwear looks good, feels good, and is freshly laundered with a Cintas Apparel Plus program. So are you ready to take on today? Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
Okay, I have to tell you, I was just looking on eBay where I go for all kinds of things I love, and there it was.
That hologram trading card. One of the rarest, the last one I needed for my set. Shiny like the
designer handbag of my dreams. One of a kind. eBay had it, and now everyone's asking, ooh, where'd you get your
windshield wipers? eBay has all the parts that fit my car. No more annoying, just beautiful.
Millions of finds, each with a story. eBay. Things people love.
Hey man, gaining weight, dragging throughout the day, losing your drive? It could be your testosterone. The team at Revive Men's Health Sacramento gets men back on track with the energy and drive they've been missing. Meet Tyler, Revive Men's Health Director of Operations and witness to hundreds of success stories.
I've seen guys come in worn out, discouraged, and just not themselves. A few months into treatment, they're standing taller, speaking with more confidence. It's like watching someone come back to life. Like a light switch gets turned back on. And the spouse says, thank you, I really have my partner back, better than before. That's the moment it all clicks for me, and that's why I do what I do.
Since 2011, Revive Men's Health has helped more than 120,000 men regain their energy and drive. Start your story today with an in-clinic visit or a secure video appointment. Call 916-619-3000 now to book your free testosterone test, exam, and consultation. That's 916-619-3000. Or schedule anytime at ReviveMen'sHealth.com.
KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento. From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
Sactown Sports, 1140. The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom!
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross on Sactown Sports.
Not only did we all already know this, to the point where we even talked about it earlier in the show. And Jason, I think you will 100% agree with me. You have like Attila the Hun. Obviously, you have like the list of worst people in the history of mankind. I think somewhere in the top 10 is Christopher Loss.
top 10.
Not top 5. And I would
receiving votes.
I think the AP rankings and the coaches poll range between 8 and 12, but with the little green arrow pointing up.
I didn't try to hurt anybody.
Oh,
Physically?
I kicked a garbage can in Chris's general direction.
You hit me with it.
It was a really good kick.
Hey, can I be honest? That was a really good kick. I didn't expect it to.
If you had done
it was
that
empty.
at Davis, you would have made the kick.
I would have, and that was a toe poke.
Yeah.
Chris,
What brought that on? What did Chris do?
Describe it.
Yeah.
And I hate that that's my kind of humor, too.
Huh.
He just says it.
I get uncomfortable.
Right? Do you feel like if you laugh, bad things will happen to you?
No.
That's what I feel.
I'm sure you do, because
Everyone, yes. I feel
every single thing that every fan does at home or at the stadium makes a direct impact in the game.
Chris just made a terrible comment. That was not funny.
See, that's why you get mad at me. You guys don't get mad at me for the things I say. You get mad at me for laughing at the things I say.
I think you can pin that one on me. I truly don't think. I think Jason does get very uncomfortable. I do too, but I also am laughing. It's the road.
Oh, Jason gets uncomfortable with Deuce and my.
Oh, yeah.
Would you rather?
They have some just awful.
Well, you're Deucing yours. That is a tried and true classic KHTK game.
Specifically,
they go just to places where no man has gone.
Okay, which is I think you've participated in both. Which gets worse, Chris and Deuce's, or back in the day with me and Little Joe? They're worse than us. That's insane if they are.
They're both 1 seeds.
Was that on the air?
Yes. You better hope it wasn't.
I mean...
And then there were more descriptors after
What was your answer, by the way?
It wasn't for me.
Oh, okay.
It was him. You guys would be a great 1 seed battle. You and Joe versus Chris and Deuce.
But it's really Deuce versus Joe. I would say I'm on the bottom rung. I would say it goes Deuce, Joe, Dave, and they're all in that cluster right there. And
you think Deuce is ahead of Joe?
Yeah.
I don't know either, dude. I haven't talked to Joe in a while. We actually texted like a month ago because it was something about a mattress.
Would you rather sleep on a mattress full of bed bugs or...
Please.
That's tame.
Because both Deuce and Little Joe are also, they're half wackos. There's that section of their brain that is just insane. And that rhymed.
And that feeds into you quite well.
A little bit. It's a fun game to play. If you haven't played at home, you really should.
We do have the Sactown Sports home version available now.
Hey, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Does that game actually not exist?
Oh,
I'm sure there's some sort
There
of
has to be, right? Like,
Yeah.
but
it
no.
might be called something else.
But I mean, like, in our form.
I think so.
Like, there's got to be. What is that one game everyone loves that's like
Cards Against Humanity.
Cards Against Humanity. There's got to be that type of thing where, like, it's a bunch of yes or no questions or whatever.
There was this one card. There's this card game I played with my friend and her parents. And it was like
Strip
stuff
poker?
I would never say in front of my parents.
Right? I won't do that. Yeah, I would never. Which would you rather board game? Does that exist? Would You Rather is a popular party game designed for 2 to 10 players. In this game, players face humorous dilemmas when they must choose between 2 unpleasant hypotheticals. Okay. What I'd like to know is what are some of the questions? Because I'll bet you it's exactly that. It's like, would you rather sleep in bed bugs or would you rather eat a flea?
Eat a flea.
Eat a flea. Here we go. Typical questions include, on senior prom night, would you rather have to take your parent or your 12-year-old sibling? That's dumb. Was that on the air?
No.
So,
Okay, I think I found it.
Okay.
Pick your poison.
Okay, pick your poison.
Do you have
After
some-
Dark Edition. So what would you rather do?
Does it have any sample questions?
Let you see.
Because that's what's important. Because ours would be something like, top of my head here, would be like, would you rather have to pee out of your mouth for the rest of your life or poop out of your ear? It'd be something like that. And that would be a tame one.
Very tame.
By the way, which would you rather? It's the obvious answers here.
Yeah.
Come on. Did you find a sample question?
Yeah, but it's really gross.
Okay, can you clean it up? Because now we're talking. That could actually be.
It's about eating.
Oh.
And like, it's not bad,
Right. It's right on
probably
the
not the
fence.
best to say at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Also,
Well, Dave just had pooping out of your ear.
Yeah, but that's cute. By the way, it is actually raining outside. Update. Weather update. It's actually raining. I'm going to see Tom Morton at 1 p.m. I'm supposed to go there for straighten out my swing lesson.
Okay, in the rain.
I don't
The
know.
game of
golf.
Well, when's that ever stopped golf?
I don't want to take a golf lesson in the rain.
Then he's going to have to golf in the rain all the time.
I mean, if it was golfing, you already paid for it.
See,
What? What?
Chris just came in here the last time. He's like, I hate this weather. And
you did?
Yeah.
I don't like the rain. I like everything now except for the rain.
I mean, look,
if I had to pick my perfect day of weather.
No, you're right. You're right. Like if I'm doing rain ranking or if I'm doing weather rankings, this is Jason. This right now outside is 7 billion spots higher than 100-degree weather.
Correct.
Don't get me wrong, but it's below same weather, same temperature, no rain.
Okay.
Like rain
But
is
to say,
also.
I don't like this weather. I'm like, wait, I know you don't like the summer weather. Now you don't like this weather. Like, my goodness.
I want every day to be like coastal weather all day long.
Yes.
I want it to be a little misty and foggy.
The sun. A
Huh?
little bit of sun.
The sun can eat one.
No.
Dude, sun, what good does the sun do?
Gives us cancer.
Thank you. Skin cancer. Exactly.
It grows things. It helps.
Yeah,
you
other
need-
things.
I get that
You
it
need
keeps
some
us-
of the sun. You don't need
Yeah,
this
I
bake in
agree
it.
with you. But like, do we need direct sun?
Well, you can't hide behind the clouds all day.
Why not? What could
You're
we?
not getting the sun.
Works in England.
Hey, let me ask you this: if you planted a garden, but it didn't get direct sun, but the sun still sunned, but behind like a cloud,
Mm-hmm.
would the garden just not grow? Does it have to have like actual direct sun? Is that a thing?
Probably.
Well, don't they have lights for that though? Grow lights, Chris.
Yes.
Okay. See, I knew.
Can't you
what'd you
just
ask me?
run the sprinklers and shoot water in the air, get your version of rain?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm all for weather control. That's one thing. That's one thing I'm into. Like, if
And I'm sure we'd all agree on that.
no, but what it is you have personal weather control. Like in Charlie Brown, where the rain cloud follows the guy. Like I would like personal weather control, where you just wear like a little ring and it beams up, like so I could walk around and like a cloud is shading me all day. How wouldn't that be amazing?
See, then we'd all be happy, Jason.
We would all be happy. And then you can kind of tell, like you'd
Don't
be
get
walking
too close.
How
Don't bring that cloud over here.
100%. What you roll in like some dude's got like lightning going. You're like, stay away from that guy.
It's like, wow, that guy likes wind.
Right? And then maybe you're single and you're looking around like, oh look, she's got a cloud, I've got a cloud. Let's create a big cloud. It's in the cloud.
Cloud source.
Game before the game. Let's get some football music and Niners, game before the game. Game before the game.
They play tonight. What do we do with our weekend?
You know what? Golf.
Okay.
Golf, why not? Christopher Laud, question noon.
How about me?
Or Jason Ross.
Tonight's one of those nights, we always talk about first world problems, right? Where the Thursday night game being on Prime, no problem. I have that. I will watch that. I don't like that. I'm going to be spending a lot of time with the Yankees, Red Sox. And that flip back, that's a hassle.
You're going to be spending a lot of your weekend with the Yankees?
No, tonight.
Tonight.
I hope I'm spending my weekend with the Yankees.
Yeah, I hope. Yeah.
Sorry. Hey, my team's out of it, Jason, so.
I thought his team was the Tigers.
It is now.
Oh, okay.
All right, who will be the first 49er to score?
I went Pinheiro last week, and I feel like that's probably the right answer, but give me CMC.
It's Dynamite.
Might.
I'm going to take Pinheiro. Chris?
I'm also taking Pinheiro.
We'll take you.
Okay. Who will lead the 49ers in receiving and how many yards? Who's playing?
Christian McCaffrey.
Jerry Rice.
Christian McCaffrey with 53.
Okay. I have CMC with 64.
CMC 71.
71.
How many combined penalties? We're trying this one new this week between the 49ers and the Rams. Total penalties.
8.
I have 12.
10.
Wow.
8, 10, 12.
I have a fairly clean game.
You have a clean game. Halftime score.
Halftime score, Rams 13, Niners 3.
I have 14-6 Rams.
I got to see what the over-under is.
Rams 17, Niners 6.
I bet you the over-under on this game is, hold on. I'm going to say 38 and a half.
It's pretty low.
44 and a half.
Huh? 44?
42 and a half.
42 and a half. All right, let's go. I just don't think this will be a high-scoring game. Wait, what did you say?
44 and a half.
Circle gets the square.
Wow.
44 and a half.
Nice.
Ooh, that feels like an under, but then also watch, it's like the Rams 44, the Niners 1.
Covers. Goes over.
Right.
How'd they get that one?
You know.
How about final score? Is that what you got? 44 to 1?
I'll say the final score will be Rams 24 to 10. And I hope I'm wrong.
Yeah. I have Rams 24 to 12.
Bum, bum, bum.
Rams 26 to... I'll give them 13.
And then the random stat. Boy, we're down on the Niners tonight.
It's actually, you're looking for a random state, and I'm going to say Arkansas.
Okay.
Arkansas.
Tennessee.
Random stats. You know what? Actually, I could see this happening. Is he playing? Kyle Juszczyk touchdown.
Hey!
Yes.
I mean, you rarely pick that.
I don't ever.
I'm going to say, because I have them for 12, San Francisco will not score a touchdown tonight. It's my random stat.
There will be a defensive touchdown tonight.
Okay.
That's actually a pretty good one. Oh, God. It's on Prime. Yeah, you were talking about it's on Prime Video. It's so lame.
That's what I mean. And
No,
the
I
back
know,
and
that's what
forth,
you're
that's
saying.
what.
Yeah.
It's fine that it's on Prime. I have no issue with that. I'll watch that. But it's like to go back and forth, it's not the last channel kind of thing.
Hey, hold on a second. I know ESPN's never. Why am I blanking? ESPN's always behind, but according to ESPN, Brock Purdy is out, and so Mac Jones is starting, and it says the backup is Curtis Rourke, and he's out.
Isn't that why they have that other guy?
Yeah, there's another guy.
Or something, or Adrian Martinez.
That's got to be the backup.
Yeah.
I mean no disrespect to that gentleman, but I really hope we don't see him play tonight.
Yeah, that'd be likely a bad sign.
Purdy, Jennings, Pearsall, Rourke, Watkins, Ayuk,
Chris,
Bosa, out. Not to mention Mustafa and Givens and West and Jackson and Robinson and Tomlinson.
A short week.
Jacob Cowing.
Anyone else might be banged up that's just kind of battling through.
So freaking lame, dude. It's so much easier if they just suck.
Which they don't.
Then rather than stupid injuries, which happens every dumb year.
Yeah.
I was looking at some ESPN did their quarter of the season awards. I know.
Okay.
And in second at Defensive Rookie of the Year, they had Upton Stout, the cornerback for the Niners, which is pretty cool. He's just he's coming. Some of the numbers on this kid at 5'9", 181. Some of the numbers on this kid are fantastic. Be honest, between Mikael Williams and Upton Stout, honestly, the draft is looking nice this year so far. They needed to have one with the
It was a good one a year ago too. So keep building off of that.
Yep, exactly. All right, I want to clean up some stuff here.
Let's clean it up.
I want to go back to Kings camp.
Yeah.
And some of the quotes that I picked up on yesterday, Jason Ross. DeMar DeRozan says he's willing to do whatever Doug Christie asks.
Okay.
The implication there being that whether it's play the 2 or the 3, whether it's pass more, shoot more, whatever. Do you think that includes coming off the bench?
I think I don't think he wants to, but I think so, and I think that would be my guts telling me if they had acquired Jonathan Kuminga, I think someone had to go to the bench, and I think the logical person would have been DeRozan.
I agree with you.
But now that didn't happen, I think if you're Doug Christie and you want to make that move, I think you're going to have to really convince DeMar DeRozan that whoever you're putting in the lineup would be a better fit for the starters than DeRozan would be. And I don't know that he's going to do that.
Right.
But if that's a goal now, I don't know who that is, because I still think Keegan told us immediately that he feels best at the 3.
Yes.
He's, to me, I think at the moment playing 4, but if they want to put someone else, like if they wanted to start Isaac Jones at 4 and Keegan at 3, to me, that's a tough sell to DeMar DeRozan.
Right. I agree.
Who is in the top 25 all-time in scoring. I think that it would have been easier to convince that on, like, look, we just acquired Kuminga. We think he's got a bunch of talent. He's going to be a big part of the future of this team. You're a big part of the current part of this team, but we think we'd be better off with you and maybe Malik coming off the bench. I think our bench could be one of the best in the league. Boom. All right. But I think for Isaac Jones or anyone, I'm just throwing his name out. I think that would be a harder sell, if that's even a sell. Maybe it's DeRozan still in the starting lineup.
I think the problem with DeMar, this is where I mean, when I say I feel bad for him, you know what I mean. Like, I don't feel bad for any of these guys. They make millions, but I'm talking about from an NBA point of view. Because I think DeMar DeRozan going to the bench is something that is perfectly in play and that he would embrace on the Nuggets, on the Thunder,
right,
on the Celtics, on the Lakers.
Yeah.
But for DeRozan, here's a guy that is in like his 97th season. He just turned 36. He has been clear that let's take I'll say my Kings glasses off and Sacramento glasses more importantly. Let's just live it from DeRozan's perspective. He willingly signed here on the promise of the Beam team. He was signed by Monty McNair, who is no longer here, and Mike Brown, who is no longer here, and recruited by De'Aaron Fox, who is no longer here, a year later. And so with his career, and I think in his mind, it was like, okay, well, obviously I'm getting paid, but also, hey, this team could actually do something. I like what they're doing here. I like Mike Brown. I think Fox is a great point guard I could play next to. Like, maybe we could do something special. And I'm in California. I'm near LA, my hometown, blah, 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 blah. Well, in 1 year, he has seen more drama than he has in his entire career probably combined. Remember, this guy played most of his entire career in Toronto and in San Antonio. Hell, even Chicago was a smooth ride compared to this. So he has seen massive franchise dysfunction. He has seen it all from the inside, heard it all from the inside. McNair is gone, Fox is gone, Brown is gone, and now he's sitting here on a team that is misshapen and mismatched, and he's going, rad, I'm 36. I'm playing on a team that literally has it has a 0.0 chance of winning a championship. And now you want me to go to the, not only am I in NBA hell, not only am I in an outpost, not only am I in a situation where no one wants to be, and what I don't mean Sacramento, I mean this situation for this team. And you want me to come off the bench?
Right.
And the sad thing is I know he wants, I don't want to speak for DeMar DeRozan. He has never said he wants out. I would bet all the money in my pockets and all the money in your pockets. I would guess that DeMar DeRozan would welcome a trade to a contender with open arms.
Yeah, and I think that's why, to your point, like I think he would be more comfortable as a bench player on the teams that you
that's right.
suggested, because the belief is they'll be good.
That's right.
We don't know. I mean, the belief on the Kings is that they're not going to be Denver or OKC or the Lakers. We don't know that yet, so that's why I think it's harder to convince him of that, if that's Doug's goal, and I don't know that it is. Also, if you're thinking of it from DeMar's perspective, by the end of the year, even after like Fox was gone after the trade, I mean, you could make the argument DeMar was the best player on the team.
You could.
And it's not a stretch. I mean, if you go, it's Levine, it's Sabonis, that's fine.
Let's be real clear here, Jason. 22 last year, 22.2 points per game, 4.5 assists, 4 rebounds on 48% shooting.
Yeah, good year.
That's your typical.
And he was clutch in the fourth.
Solid DeMar DeRozan year.
Again, not all polished. There's still some areas that need to get better defensively and maybe more sharing of the ball at times. But look, that guy can get a basket. He gets to his spots more than anybody on the team. He knows what he needs to do to score, and he is one of the game's great scorers they've had. I mean, he's in the top 25 for a reason. He was the best player on Toronto. He was the best player on the Spurs. He's one of the best on the Bulls. He's one of the best players here.
And I think he could play till he was 40 as a sixth man.
Style?
With
Yeah,
his
I think
style.
so too.
And I think he could contend for sixth man of the year. I think for him, how proud he should be, he's a future Hall of Famer. He still has something to contribute to this league and then some.
Yeah.
And for him to say, I'm not good enough to start on one of the worst teams in the NBA.
Yeah,
like,
and
what are
that
we
would,
doing?
if I was Doug, if that was what the goal was, I wouldn't say, I'd go, of course you are. It's about a fit.
Yeah.
If that's what they're trying to do and say, look, you really could dominate and then I would also, then if I'm DeMar, like, well, why don't you move Levine to there? Levine could do the same, or move Keegan there, or move Sabonis, whatever.
Right.
I mean, same thought could be elsewhere.
And that's the thing. That's where this year is going to be one of the more unique years in previewing this team. Because normally it's like, all right, here's our team, and how are they going to do, and how's this going to work? But at least in my mind, it's like, here's our team. There's at least 2 players on this team they're actively going to be trying to move all year long. There's a really good chance, best case scenario, this team does not look like it now at the end of the year. And what are they going to do? How do you preview that? So it'll be an interesting lead up. We'll take a break. When we return, let's see, 4-down territory. In the meantime, tonight's game, tons of tickets sold at SoFi Stadium as usual. It's a tradition for the 49ers fans. It's going to be nice and red. And you know that energy for those Niners. That bang, bang, out of gang energy.
I heard the bang, bang.
It's going to be
I did hear the starter's pistol.
ridiculous. Carmichael Dave.
I thought that was a lawnmower trying to start.
I'm trying really hard here. Carmichael Dave here. For American Energy Heating and Air. Now American Energy Home Pros. Hey, you got a clog in your plumbing? You got a toilet issue? You got a sewer issue? Whatever it may be that's plumbing, it's now American Energy Home Pros. They can help you out. Why not double up? Why not get your furnace checked out? Because winter is on the way. And why not also carry that over and get some of those plumbing issues done? As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to honestly call them because my wife sheds like a German shepherd, so our shower is always clogged up. It's always clogged up with hair. And it does smell like crumble cookies. I'm tired of taking a shower in 3 inches of water, standing water. So maybe I'll get American Energy Home Pros out to check that out because I am in their club. I am in the club. You should be too. 916-520-9990. It's 916-520-9990 or American Energy Home Pros. I should say AmericanEnergyAir.com. American Energy, keeping the uncomfortable comfortable. We'll come right back with 4-down territory next.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
She has yet to lose since she's gone there. I'm not saying anything. Broke into the top 25 this week. UCLA having a rough year. Maybe this year. Come on over to the. All right, Jason left. Hopefully he'll be back for 3 for. Oh my God! He's got the double hand wave.
You can listen to the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. on 1140 a.m. YouTube or the Sactown Sports app.
When shopping for a new car, what do you want? A great selection? A low monthly payment? More for your trade? At Northern California's best Honda dealer, Stockton Honda, you get it all. Model year-end savings are going on now. Drive away in your favorite Honda. It's savings you just can't say no to. Come in today or go to StocktonHonda.com.
Anytime, anywhere, it's all here. StocktonHonda.com.
Based on the results of the study, recognized on June 18, 2025, USA Today's list of California's top car dealers 2025.
Get ready for 2 epic showdowns of Monster Truck Madness at the Stockton Dirt Track, Saturday, October 4th. Feel the roar, the power, and the ground-pounding action. 2 shows, 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. Do you have what it takes to survive the madness? Get your tickets now at StocktonDirtTrack.com.
At Valley Strong Credit Union, we know that local businesses are the backbone of the Central Valley, investing in our neighborhoods, boosting the economy, making the Valley stronger. But when it comes to their finances, where can they turn? A big bank that just sees another number? That's not good enough. Valley businesses deserve Valley support for payroll, credit, cash flow, and everything in between. Valley Business is Valley Strong. Learn how our cash management services can support your business at valleystrong.com.
For over 90 years, Hagen Oaks has partnered with the biggest brands in golf to bring cutting-edge technology to your game. Our one-of-a-kind total game fitting offers a level of experience and precision that is unmatched. From driver to putter, footwear to golf balls, our TrackMan-powered performance studios, 3D footwear scanner, and Ping's Ballnamic ball fitting kiosk ensure every piece of your gear is tailored to your swing. Trust the experts at the Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop. Total game fitting starts here.
Hey man, gaining weight, dragging throughout the day, losing your drive? It could be your testosterone. The team at Revive Men's Health Sacramento gets men back on track with the energy and drive they've been missing. Meet Tyler, Revive Men's Health Director of Operations and witness to hundreds of success stories.
I've seen guys come in worn out, discouraged, and just not themselves. A few months into treatment, they're standing taller, speaking with more confidence. It's like watching someone come back to life, like a light switch gets turned back on. When a spouse says, "Thank you, I really have my partner back, better than before," that's the moment it all clicks for me, and that's why I do what I do.
Since 2011, Revive Men's Health has helped more than 120,000 men regain their energy and drive. Start your story today with an in-clinic visit or a secure video appointment. Call 916-619-3000 now to book your free testosterone test, exam, and consultation. That's 916-619-3000. Or schedule anytime at revivemenshealth.com.
The only place in the morning to get your sports fix.
Live and local.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Oh, let's check in on the chat. Hello, everybody. Appreciate you as always. Camp wants to know if Meatloaf is still alive. No. Meatloaf passed a few years ago, as a matter of fact.
R.I.P.
Really?
R.I.P. Meatloaf. Christina Marie wants to know if they gave away the tickets to Burt Kreischer yet. Also,
did they?
She also follows it up by saying, if it's valued over $100, you can only win once every 30 days. And I have found in my history that when people have that information as listeners, they tend to lock in on the phone
Prizes.
numbers. Yeah. And that prize is Burt Kreischer, and the event is the Burt Kreischer program. At the venue at Thunder Valley, the phone number is 1-800-920-1140. You can call right now, Christiane Marie, and everybody else. Excuse me, Christina Marie, not Christiane. 1-800-920-1140. We'll take caller number 4. Speaking of 4, how about 4 down territory? How about first down?
Very happy that I have to answer calls last.
But here's the thing. I always do. This is the weird thing about Chris. I've never understood this. Why do you have to answer calls?
Because we don't have an intern to take calls.
No. Why don't you just do it after 4 down territory? Why do you feel the need that you have to answer the phone calls right now?
Because people will stop calling in.
That's their problem. They don't want the tickets.
Or the person will call and be put on hold.
Fine.
And their phone will be dropped.
That's their problem. Earn the tickets, dude. You can call. You can.
So if you called in, I'm like, hey, you're the winner. Hold on, I got to do this.
Don't
real
even
quick,
do that.
And then your phone line.
No, wait till we're done with the. What did you say? Caller number 2? What was it? 4. Look, I'm looking.
Well, now he gave a number, so I have to take the 4th.
Why?
Because
I'm looking.
That's the law.
Let's see. No, let's see if they're still. It's when you pick it up. So let's do 4 down territory, and then when we're done, if that person, I won't say their name, still on, you earn the damn tickets.
So maybe do it after we do 4
No,
down.
I want them to be. I want to. We used to do a thing where we could do Make Me Laugh. We used to do a thing where we could do trivia. We used to do a thing where we could actually do things. You can turn the sound down for a second. I hate the way we give things away. I hate it. I abhor the way we give away things because the legal and it's how it has to be. It's nobody's fault.
It's one radio station's fault.
Well, no, you're 100% correct about that. I hate it. It's not. It's caller number 5 is so lazy and dumb to me, and we have to. I want radio contests are a proud, mostly history of radio where there's all kinds of fun things. Hey, here's trivia. Everybody plays along at home and all that. Now we do caller number 5. Hey, caller number 5. So you just happen to be numerically the right caller. Oh, you won the tickets because you dialed. Like, good for you. And they are bribes, and we're trying to get you to listen. And I get it, and we're happy to give them away. But forgive me if I don't have a violin out because somebody had to listen to a phone ring for 5 minutes while we answer some questions. And by the way, they can, listen to the radio at the same time. It's okay. If I said, Jason, if Sting was coming to town, okay, and I said, hey, we're going to give you a decent pair of tickets, but you got to listen to a phone ring for 5 minutes. But they're free.
Yeah,
you do it.
Yeah,
okay. And Chris is back there like, got it. You don't like people anyways. What the hell is the problem?
So keep calling. If everyone just stops calling,
that's right.
I can't give the tickets away.
If you hang up, someone else is taking your place. I don't know why I said it like that either. First down.
Good speed.
This will be the second consecutive week that the Vikings are playing across the pond. This is the right thing for the NFL to do in regards to playing games in Europe.
Okay, so you're saying the right thing to do would be to have multiple games in a row?
Well, this is at least one team, Minnesota State, there. They played Pittsburgh, and now they're playing Cleveland. So they at least...
Yes.
2 weeks. Pittsburgh came back. It's getting a bye. I'm guessing Cleveland's going to have a bye next week, and now Minnesota can have a bye, but after being there for 2... They got one team to play their 2 weeks in a row.
I can honestly say, in all seriousness, I'm so much better equipped to answer this question now than I was 5 years ago because of my trips over there. Dude, it does things to your body. It does things to your mind. It takes me. It's not a classic jet lag thing. It's you're tired at 2 p.m. and you want to sleep immediately, and all you're thinking about is sleeping. And then 9 p.m. rolls around and you absolutely can't sleep. And next thing you know, it's midnight and you fall asleep. And then 3 a.m. comes around and you're like, I am freaking awake. Let's go. Right. Oh, crap. I can't fall. It is so crazy what it does. And you just feel off. Now, to do that and on top of that, play a football game, they're acclimated by this point. And by the way, you get a chance to maybe go out and see some stuff and do a couple of things. You're in Europe, have some fun. A lot of those guys, I'm sure, have never been over there before. So, yeah, I absolutely think that. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't have a problem if one team every year on a rotational basis played 2 games over there and you had one team. Because it's not just also, Jason, it's not just the team going over there and playing. It's also the team that's going over playing them and then coming back and playing a different team now in America, even if you're at home. It's weird, dude.
Yeah.
Which they should also, the other thing they should do is they should make sure that everybody who plays over there, when they return, they have a bye week in between their return. And it just...
That's important.
But I do think this is better than what they were doing.
Yeah, except for, I guess, for Vikings fans, now it's 2 games in that weird time. But one of them was their home game, one's a road game, but still, yeah. Otherwise... I guess we have to have these overseas games.
We got to grow the game, Jason.
Yeah. It's really hurting.
Second down.
2 division winners from 2024 play each other this week in the Texans and Ravens. Both are 1-3. Do you think the loser of this game will have no chance of winning their division?
1-4 is rough.
Let me make sure I answer this right because I want my instinct says no, they can still come back, but Baltimore, that would put them effectively 3 games behind the Steelers. Well, assuming the Steelers won, I guess. The problem is that the Texans are surrounded by the Colts and Jags. The Ravens are surrounded by the Steelers and Bengals. Now, if the Steelers to me are fallible, so are the Colts and so are the Jaguars. Those are the 3-1 teams in those divisions. I agree with you. 1-4 is tough, but all that means is you're going to go 13-4, right? That's what they say. I think if the team that loses tonight is definitely going to be the odds-on underdog. Yeah. They will not be favored anymore, which they aren't. They will have a tough road to hoe, but because of their divisions, I wouldn't say it's impossible.
Yeah, and if you're the Ravens, to me, it's just about Lamar Jackson. I mean, if he's out for any amount of time, then that changes their whole scope.
That does.
Yeah, they better get their win because they start falling further behind the top of the AFC. That's trouble.
Are you saying, Jason, that Cooper Rush is not going to lead them to the promised land?
Yeah.
Okay.
I am.
Great name, though, by the way.
It is.
Third down.
The Falcons, Bears, Steelers, and Packers are all in a bye this week. Is Week 5 too soon for the byes to start?
I think there's an interesting conversation to have that. What if you got rid of byes and you just had a 1 week break for all teams in the middle of the season?
Okay.
You either move the season forward or move the season back a week.
I'm going to do something that I can't believe you're not doing right now.
Uh-huh.
You're thinking of the players and the team, which is great.
I am.
What about you? Are you good with the 1 week off of football?
No, I'm not. I hate it, but I think that would open up something where, like, you could have a
like a universal bye.
Yeah,
and then we just all have a break.
Look, I hate to bring it up because everyone's like soccer, but what they have international breaks in soccer a couple times a year for when they have to go play their stupid cup things, whatever's. It's not like it's unprecedented. Here's the problem: is that it's 17 weeks, so you don't have an exact halfway point, but let's just call it week 8, week 9 right in there. That's the perfect time to have a bye. Unfortunately, though, you're going to have teams like these guys that have it in week 5. Oh, now you're playing 11 consecutive weeks, or you don't have the bye until the other end. Same thing. That's not. It is an actual advantage.
And the stuff we just talked about, you're playing overseas, and to not give that team a bye coming back, like. You have to do it this way, but 5 seems a bit early.
I would. Here's what I would do. I would move the season either back or forward 2 weeks. Who cares if they go into the middle of February? So what? Who cares if they go to the end of hell? To be honest with you, who cares if they go to April? It's not like a what. So move the season forward a couple of weeks and do this. Everybody gets a bye between week 8 and week 9. It's an off week. And then throw in another bye for everybody. Give them 2 byes.
Okay.
Give them 2 byes. Rotate the byes on one end, but everybody gets the middle off. Because, this is dumb, dude. Week 5 byes are stupid. And so are week, whatever it is, 13, 12 byes. No likey. Daddy, no likey.
No likey to bye.
Fourth down.
The Browns are going with Dylan Gabriel as a starter in this week over Joe Flacco. Are you surprised that it's not Shedeur Sanders?
No, I'm not. He's not. He ain't making any friends, man. He did the whole mime response thing, and it's like, bro, look, I tend to defend the guy that a lot of people I don't like, and I don't know if Shedeur Sanders is going to be a quarterback or not. But again, he's not doing himself any favors. You're the backup, dude. And you were drafted way, way late because you spooked people for some sort of reason. So shut up and work hard and get in there and do your thing. Like, do your thing. I would like to see him have a successful career.
Yeah.
I really would. But he ain't doing it the right way, man.
Right, and it's just he's got to wait his time. He's do the work. He's in the pecking order, and if something happens to Gabriel, he may get a chance, but he's got to be ready.
What is pecking order? I know what pecking order means, but is that a chicken thing?
I'm not sure.
Like, do they put the chickens in order and the senior chicken gets to peck first? I understand the totem pole thing, which is backwards. Well, where the hell pecking order? I know what mind your P's and Q's is. I know what the origination of most of these things are.
I've never minded my P's.
You haven't? We've talked about where that came from, right? Yeah, that's pecking order. Bunch of peckers in order. We'll take a break. When we come back, what's hot, what's not. We'll go streaking. And I have a feeling Chris will have an answer to what the pecking order is coming up.
I think you were right.
Huh? Chickens?
Yeah.
Senior
I
chicken?
thought it was Gregory Peck.
Ooh. Okay, during the break, we'll do Matt Peckmore next.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
She has yet to lose since she's gone there. I'm not saying anything. Broke into the top 25 this week. UCLA having a rough year. Maybe this year. Come on over to the. All right, Jason laughs. Hopefully he'll be back for 3 for. Oh my God! He's got the double hand wave.
You can listen to the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. on 1140 a.m. YouTube or the Sactown Sports app.
Sactown Sports has your ticket to the biggest live events going on in our region. First up, get in the game Halloween weekend at the Sinners and Saints Halloween Party and Costume Contest at the venue at Thunder Valley, October 25th. Then, country fans, the spotlight's on the brand new Channel 24 venue in Sacramento as Cameron Marlowe takes the stage October 28th. Comedy lovers, don't miss the one and only Trevor Noah, November 9th at the venue at Thunder Valley. The action keeps rolling with Jesse McCartney at Channel 24 Sacramento on November 14th. The same night, legends, the Isley Brothers bring the soul to Hard Rock Live. Rock icons Heart storm Hard Rock Live on November 21st, followed by the Stray Cats November 23rd. Laugh it up with Mike Epps on December 5th at Hard Rock Live Sacramento. Sactown Sports is your home court for live events. Head to SactownSports.com. That's SactownSports.com for more info.
Okay, I have to tell you, I was just looking on eBay where I go for all kinds of things I love, and there it was.
That hologram trading card. One of the rarest. The last one I needed for my set. Shiny like the...
Designer handbag of my dreams. One of a kind. eBay had it, and now everyone's asking, ooh, where'd you get your...
Windshield wipers. eBay has all the parts that fit my car. No more annoying... Just beautiful.
Millions of finds, each with a story. eBay. Things people love.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds. With that kind of money, you could go big time. The next time you're out to dinner with friends, you can order the shrimp cocktail for the table. And maybe you'll realize it only comes with 4 shrimp after you've already given away 3, but that one shrimp will be so good. And if you switch and save hundreds, you could get shrimp all the time. Switch to Progressive and you could save big time. For shrimp. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states. Potential savings will vary.
Hey, this is Greg Papa. Are you working through a major insurance claim? SunPoint Public Adjusters can help. SunPoint prepares, presents, and negotiates your claim with the insurance company, working only for you, making sure you get everything you're entitled to, not what just some adjuster working for an insurance company thinks you should get. Call SunPoint today at 888-247-7865 or contact us at sunpoint.us. SunPoint Public Adjusters, the gold standard in public adjusting.
License number 2N14884.
This 49ers Red Zone Report is being brought to you by Mountain Mike's Pizza. Pizza the way it ought to be.
Second and goal, just inside the 10. Purdy's under center. Play action. Inside pitch, McCaffrey. He makes the catch. Makes a man miss. Breaks the tackle. And McCaffrey is in. Finally, a touchdown, 49ers. Now they set up the tight end screen left. There's Tonjes. Tonjes is into space. The 5. He dives. End zone. Touchdown.
Ready, set, win big. When the 49ers win, you score. With 49% off any large pizza, only at Mountain Mike's Pizza. Celebrate every game day with your favorites from our legendary crispy, curly pepperoni, bold sauced up wings, garlic butter drenched sides, and gooey sweet desserts, all hot, fresh, and built for a Niners victory. Download the Mountain Mike's app, join Mountain Rewards, and turn every Niners win into a pizza party. Let's go Niners. Mountain Mike's Pizza. Pizza the way it ought to be.
For over 90 years, Hagen Oaks has partnered with the biggest brands in golf to bring cutting-edge technology to your game. Our one-of-a-kind total game fitting offers a level of experience and precision that is unmatched. From driver to putter, footwear to golf balls, our TrackMan-powered performance studios, 3D footwear scanner, and Ping's Ballnamic ball fitting kiosk ensure every piece of your gear is tailored to your swing. Trust the experts at the Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop. Total game fitting starts here.
Hey man, gaining weight, dragging throughout the day, losing your drive? It could be your testosterone. The team at Revive Men's Health Sacramento gets men back on track with the energy and drive they've been missing. Meet Tyler, Revive Men's Health Director of Operations and witness to hundreds of success stories.
I've seen guys come in worn out, discouraged, and just not themselves. A few months into treatment, they're standing taller, speaking with more confidence. It's like watching someone come back to life, like a light switch gets turned back on. When a spouse says, "Thank you, I really have my partner back, better than before," that's the moment it all clicks for me, and that's why I do what I do.
Since 2011, Revive Men's Health has helped more than 120,000 men regain their energy and drive. Start your story today with an in-clinic visit or a secure video appointment. Call 916-619-3000 now to book your free testosterone test, exam, and consultation. That's 916-619-3000. Or schedule anytime at ReviveMen'sHealth.com.
What's hot, what's not? Brought to you by American Energy Home Pros, making the uncomfortable comfortable. Head to AmericanEnergy.com to find out more.
What's hot?
Yeah, hot. Real hot. And what's not?
It's not good. Brought to you by American Energy Heating and Air, Sacramento's complete heating and cooling company, and second opinion partner.
Hey, it ended up being Christy that won.
Yeah.
All of that.
And I will say there was no tricks about it.
Yeah, no trickery.
She was calling from work, so it was her work number on the caller ID.
That is fantastic. All right. What's hot?
Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah, I know.
In the playoffs so far, he's batting .333. He's got 2 home runs, 4 RBIs, and 3 runs in just 2 games.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That's really good.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what's not then?
My Cincinnati Reds. Yeah. They were the only team that were swept, and they lost a combined 18-9 in the 2 games.
Well, look at them today.
You know what, though? Did they try their best?
I don't know.
Did they have fun?
That probably not.
Sam Mamick joining us in 10 minutes. JR, good morning.
Am I caller 4? Did I win the Sting tickets?
Yeah, congratulations. You didn't.
Going to see Sting.
You told me they're Sting tickets, Eli.
Actually, sorry, they're Stang tickets.
Stang.
That's something Chris would do.
Yeah, probably.
Totally lie about the. Well, you Peckers are doing a great job.
Thanks.
Hey, did you mention Kittle on the injury report? I think you forgot Kittle.
I did forget Kittle.
Is he still on the team?
Yeah, he's pretty good.
He is. And then you missed John Brody. I think you missed Y.A. Tittle. They're all injured.
Yeah.
Here's your hot tip for tonight, though. Mack and Bourne, they're going off. Go ahead, put that in the book. Send me the line.
Has Kendrick Bourne learned to catch yet? Because that would help.
No, he doesn't
the Mac.
No, they played together. They're best friends.
They are.
And Mack and Bourne sounds cool. Dick Wolf is making a TV series out of it. So it's all in, baby.
It's another.
This show's all over the map today, by the way.
I know. It's my fault. It's.
And by the way, it's a nightmare out here on the freeways. It is the worst day in the history of the world.
Did people forget how to drive in the rain?
Oh, they 100 Californians. Oh my God, there's water on my windshield.
Super good time. Super good time to call a radio show.
Oh yeah, I'm doing multiple things. I got the newspaper out. I got my laptop. I'm doing some work.
You're cooking.
Yeah.
Could you maybe get a wrap on your car so people know it's you, just to stay away from it?
100%. It says JR calling 1140. It says right on the big side right here. Love you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye now.
Stay away from the JR mobile. Also, did you dump Y.A. Tittle or no?
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's a special playoff edition. Let's go streaking.
It's time to go streaking.
We're going streaking!
Who is the Nostradamus of MLB? Who can keep the streak going? It's time to go streaking.
What the hell are you doing?
Streaking.
All right, real quick. I see somebody on the line here. Caller, who's this?
This is Paul.
Hey, Paul, what's going on?
Hey, sorry, I had to leave the car in the rain while you guys were doing the football stuff. Did you give away the tickets already?
We did, but we
stayed with
you stayed with it, though. We appreciate your effort, man. We'll have more tickets tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay,
no problem.
Hey, have a great day, Paul.
Thanks, Paul.
Hey, take care.
All right, you
Light
too.
the beam.
Hey, light the
the
beam.
beam.
Bye-bye. Look at that.
Thanks, Paul.
That's nice.
That's
It's a
very
good
nice.
call.
I like Paul.
I like Paul. Paul's a good guy.
Yeah.
You know what? Paul probably volunteers
Yeah. Yeah, he
for
does.
kids.
Paul definitely looks both ways before he crosses the street.
Opens the doors for old ladies.
And it's not offensive.
Yeah, it's not offensive. He just opens
Some
it.
people it's offensive.
He opens doors for the ladies, and then he also does the hand thing where it's like right after you, man.
Yeah. Have a nice day.
Takes off his hat during the national anthem.
Might even say have a blessed day.
Or does he say have a blessed day?
Not sure.
I don't either.
He does that classy move when he goes to shake your hand and he grabs your elbow at the same time.
He has a handkerchief all the time.
And he never uses it.
But it's for others.
It's for other people. Yeah. Here you go. And if they're crying.
Yeah, but it's also been versatile. He's even helped a wounded animal.
100%.
And used it.
Maybe made a little tourniquet for a squirrel.
Yes.
He's
for
the type. If somebody's crying, he will hand them his handkerchief and he'll say, "They're there."
Yeah. They're there.
And then when they give it back,
he'll say, "Keep it. It's yours."
I've got plenty.
I love Paul so much.
Paul, when people are on the side of the road that look like they need help, and everybody drives by, Paul stops.
Paul will get out of his car at the intersection and he'll start pushing the broken down car.
He will, and he'll also put the appropriate warning flares or cones out.
He says, "I called my AAA. They're on the way."
Yeah.
If he is in the parking lot at a grocery store, he'll put his card away every time and
yours.
He'll find another one.
Right.
Also, not only does he fix his divots on the green, he fixes others.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Mm-hmm. He's a freaking good guy, dude.
Yeah. Paul for Congress.
It's kind of making me emotional.
Yeah.
Like, we need more Pauls in the world.
I agree.
Yeah. Paul would never go streaking. Paul would go toweling.
You know what? Paul, when he got a hole-in-one, but it was after a mulligan, didn't accept it.
Yeah.
And still bought everybody drinks.
Still bought everybody.
But and then, by the way, made sure everybody got an Uber home.
Yep.
Be like Paul.
Yeah.
Be like Paul, everybody.
Paul goes to the waiter before the bill comes out and gives them their credit card and said, "Hey,
yep.
Let anybody know."
Paul buys the next car in the drive-thru's food.
That's actually a fun thing to do.
It is.
Yeah, it is. It makes you feel good. Paul recycles.
Oh, for sure.
He separates everything.
He does e-waste too.
But only the good kind, not like the ticking time bomb thing that you try to sneak into your monitor or something. That somebody did once.
Let's hear it for Paul.
Paul's been known to take down his neighbor's garbages.
Yeah.
Just cause. And you know what? If he's mowing his front lawn and he sees his neighbor also has a longer front lawn, mows it.
Yeah. If there's a lost cat sign, he looks for the cat.
Legitimately looks for it.
And then also when cat is found, we'll take down the sign because sometimes that sign can stay on the pole for a long time.
100%. And you don't want signs.
I know I'm shamelessly pumping the pole here.
All right. Paul actually thinks the Kings are going to do well this year. Why? Because we deserve it.
Paul.
It's Paul.
Yeah. He wants to like the beam. Let's hear it for Paul.
Let's hear it for Paul.
Yeah.
Everybody give it up for Paul.
Yeah.
All right. We went
Paul and streaking.
every day.
Peter, Paul, and.
Because he's always going to get a hit.
Yeah.
He's always going to come through for you.
Yesterday, Dave, on the playoff edition, you took Luis Arias for the Padres. I'm going to just call him Paul Arias. He went 2 for 3. Got you a couple hits.
See, it's a different Arias in the postseason.
Yeah.
All Arias.
I took Ben Rice, but I'm going to call him Paul Rice.
Paul Rice.
At first at bat, he had a 2-run home run, added another hit later, 2 for 4.
Wow.
Chris actually took someone named Paul, who is not this Paul. That was the mistake.
Different Paul.
Paul Goldschmidt never got a plate appearance yesterday. So
not Paul. It's actually from now on Fred Goldschmidt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fake Paul.
Who's your 5th grade teacher? Yeah. Mr. Goldschmidt.
So there you go. You and I, Dave, are at 1.
You know what? I'm going to go from Arias to all Arias. We'll see if big Aaron Judge can come through tonight. And no, I'm totally not trying to jinx your Yankees by taking Aaron Judge. I'm not. I'm saying I'm not. I'm putting it out there. I'm actually believing in them.
All right. I'm going to take Fernando Tatis Jr.
Not taking a Yankee tonight.
Nope.
Well, going to be my last time to use them this season, so I'm going to take Aaron Judge.
Jess says she misses Paul already. I agree.
Jess gets it.
Paul puts his jacket down in a puddle for people.
Yeah.
Listen to Ryan trying to play this game, though. Paul accepts advice on how to make his radio show sound better. Paul isn't getting fights with the midday show for no reason. All right.
Paul buys crumble cookies for the staff. Buys them for his.
Literally buys
He
them.
gets an extra one. He's in a combo building with another He's like, you know what?
Have some.
Your company needs this too.
And here's a little pink multi-pronged cookie cutter.
Yeah.
Have it.
Paul started taking his son to school and then said, you know what? Going back home to watch baseball.
Watch playoff baseball. 100%.
Yeah.
Paul's son doesn't need Happy News telegrams. He's just a good kid, dude.
Yeah. It's playoff Paul.
Playoff Paul. Playoff P. When we come back, Sam Amick of The Athletic, we will talk about the basketball. We will do it next.
Visit SactownSports.com and join the Sactown Sports 1140 newsletter.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Okay, I have to tell you, I was just looking on eBay where I go for all kinds of things I love, and there it was.
That hologram trading card. One of the rarest, the last one I needed for my set. Shiny like the
designer handbag of my dreams. One of a kind. eBay had it, and now everyone's asking, ooh, where'd you get your
windshield wipers? eBay has all the parts that fit my car. No more annoying, just beautiful.
Millions of finds, each with a story. eBay. Things people love.
Ready to order?
Yes. We're earning unlimited 3% cash back on dining and entertainment with the Capital One Saver Card, so let's just get one of everything.
Everything?
Fire everything. The Capital One Saver Card is at table 27, and they're earning unlimited 3% cash back.
Yes, Chef! This is so nice.
Had a feeling you'd want 3% cash back on dessert.
Ooh, tiramisu.
Earn unlimited 3% cash back on dining and entertainment with the Capital One Saver Card. Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
At Valley Strong Credit Union, we know that local businesses are the backbone of the Central Valley, investing in our neighborhoods, boosting the economy, making the Valley stronger. But when it comes to their finances, where can they turn? A big bank that just sees another number? That's not good enough. Valley businesses deserve Valley support for payroll, credit, cash flow, and everything in between. Valley Business is Valley Strong. Learn how our cash management services can support your business at valleystrong.com.
Hey man, gaining weight, low energy, lost drive? It could be your testosterone. Revive Men's Health Sacramento helps men get their edge back. Meet Tyler, Revive Men's Health Director of Operations.
When men start treatment, it's not just their labs that change. You see it in their posture, their energy, and how they walk into the room. That's why I do what I do.
Call 916-619-3000 now to book your free testosterone test, exam, and consultation. That's 916-619-3000 or schedule anytime at ReviveMen'sHealth.com.
Your local sports leader in the 916.
KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento.
From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios, Sactown Sports 1140. The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom.
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross on Sactown Sports.
Coma Derek says we were shamelessly pumping the Paul.
Ah,
it's pretty good. Paul changes the toilet paper roll when it's empty and leaves the toilet seat up.
Okay.
If somebody robbed Peter to pay Paul, he wouldn't accept it.
Well done.
That's the winner. Well, you know what? Paul didn't win tickets,
but we won.
Yeah,
because we talked to Paul.
I think it's his winner. He's the big winner today. We're efforting Sam Amick. Are we efforting Sam Amick? Okay, we're efforting him. He's landing. He's not landing the plane, but
I bet he can do it.
He's landing, and he is in the plane, so we'll give him some grace. Good morning, Jerry.
Hey, good morning, guys. Hey, just wanted to touch on the Ryder Cup real quick and say I think it's an opportune time to just end it all. Just
well, dude, what? Are you okay?
It was not a bad loss.
We've got another shot in 2 years, dude. Don't take it that seriously.
No. I would definitely think that This is just kind of a way that decorum is just falling by the wayside, and I think if Europe walked away right now on top, it would serve the Americans right. I think it's time that we got our just desserts. I don't think that the American fans deserve to enjoy the Ryder Cup again. I think a certain man showing up on Friday set the tone, and that's it. I think Europe should walk away. If I was part of them, that's what I'd be saying.
What about just how about Europe tries to set an example when we go to Ireland in 2 years, and then in 4 years when it comes back to America?
Well, they've forgotten.
How about they just actually, enforce rules and lock down, and basically if you act like a moron, you're out and you just lost your $2,000 ticket or whatever.
Okay, golf fans are supposed to be the best behaved, the best well-mannered, and obviously we are not. I don't think we deserve a second chance. There's some times in life you don't get a second chance. I think Europe should walk away on top and let the Americans reap what they sow.
Reap it. Reap the whirlwind, America.
It's over.
It's over. Sam says he's ready, by the way. It is over. I mean, that's a little far. First off, Europe ain't going away. Europe ain't going nowhere, brother. And secondly, no, I honestly, look, this is an easy fix. It really is. Anybody yelling profanity, anyone doing it, just lay the rules out and eject people. Escort them from the course. You only have to do it a handful of times, and people are going to get really, really tired.
Right.
Really, you hire a couple of, look, they make $1 trillion, and they either don't pay the players or they barely pay them. So you can afford a couple extra of them big, what are those big hats they wear, the security, have them facing the crowd, their whole job. And, you got cameras and stuff you can use. Somebody throws something, somebody says something, somebody yells. Yeah, you find it and whoosh, you're gone. And word will get around really quick. Hey, you want to go to the Ryder Cup and spend $2,000 and God knows what on hotels?
Throw it out.
Yeah, you want to throw that out just so you can go, F you, buddy. Then, yeah, great.
Okay. Great.
Fresh back from his adventures in Southern California as he covers all the teams. Our very own and the Athletics' own Sam Amick. Good morning, Sam.
Good morning, gentlemen. I'm actually embarking on phase 2 of the Southern California adventures. I was in L.A. earlier in the week. Arrived in San Diego, so still going here.
What's down there?
Yeah, what's in San Diego?
The Nuggets. Yeah, and maybe the Anchorman, too. Nuggets training camp. And then the T-Wolves are coming through later in the week. They have a preseason game on Saturday, so I'll be getting a little double dip action with those two teams. So it should be good.
How did Denver pick? I mean, I know teams pick different spots. So Denver picked San Diego, which is a phenomenal place. Any connections to that or just getting out of Denver?
There is, I believe, a Josh Kroenke connection to one of the universities. If I have that correct. Hopefully my bosses aren't listening. I've had a tremendous run these past 2 years of basically waiting to see which teams are going to come to San Diego and then, finding some excuse to get down there. It's actually great. Like a couple of years back, it was Nuggets, Nuggets, Nets, and Bucks. Like all three teams were in San Diego. But as far as the stuff we talk about in the job and it's great kind of relationship time with people around these teams that are hard to get at in their home cities. And yes, it's not a bad thing that you have beautiful weather and a little bit of beach.
Whenever we have you on, Sam, the one thing we don't ever do is be like, hey, Sam, you should write this. But
today the day.
Well, here's my pitch. Here's my elevator pitch on the phone. How about with all of the issues with the Kings, their culture, the ins and outs, the back and forth, all the stuff going on, what a great way to demonstrate to the rest of the NBA potential free agents, people that we don't exactly have the best reputation here as a franchise. How about establishing, at least for a year, maybe more, how about establishing a training camp as other teams have in Maui every year?
First of all, I love the we part of it. I didn't know your paychecks came from the Kings.
They don't. People think they do, but they don't. Yeah. It's the royal we.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
I had to let that.
I know. We as in yes.
Yeah, I mean, teams do go to various parts of Hawaii, including the Warriors, the Clippers. So it's not a bad idea. I mean, honestly, maybe my favorite training camp road trip of all time, and certainly now even a little more meaning considering the tragedy of his death, was Kobe's last camp with the Lakers was on Oahu. And, it's good, whether it's Hawaii or San Diego. I mean, the idea for these teams certainly is to force the players, it's like forced family fun when it comes to the group. And it does get you away a bit. And honestly, for the higher profile teams, this doesn't obviously, doesn't apply to the Kings, but like it's a way to kind of escape the media masses where, because traditionally you're going to have fewer people making the trip. But I do see a lot of sense for any team and doing stuff like this. It sets a great tone as you go into a 6 or 7 month journey.
Sam Amick joining us from The Athletic. Sam, about this time last week, I think you had mentioned in The Athletic that, look, the Kings and Kuminga were still a possibility. It kind of quieted down, and now maybe it was something that was peaking back up. Now, since then, obviously, the Warriors have signed the deal with him. What's kind of, where did it maybe slip, or how close was it to maybe even becoming a thing again between the Kings and Kuminga?
Yeah, I don't, and I don't have total clarity on this. I did get a sense of the end in terms of there was, even beyond the stuff I reported, there was some communication that continued from there, both between the Kings and the Warriors and also between the Kings and Jonathan's camp. And, a sense that they were trying to get something done. There was even from Kuminga's camp, pretty late in the process, indication that he was thinking about maybe holding out, and trying to get some assurances from the Kings that, can you kind of promise that you're going to come get him later in the season if he held out for a while? And that was too much for them to commit to. Just too many variables, really. That's the reason he's not on the Kings. And I don't believe that they relented on the first-round draft pick requests or considerations in terms of, taking off those protections. And I chatted about this yesterday with someone and was saying that, I know it's not really fulfilling for the fans to not get the guy that you're going for and you don't get that dopamine hit, so to speak. But, it does show, I think, some prudence and some patience and a lack of kind of impulse that has dogged this team in the past. And so they can take another run at him in January and February. He's eligible to be traded in mid-January. Almost certainly is going to be traded. And so we'll see what happens down the road.
So how does Kuminga go back now after all that? I mean, we've seen it before. That's fine. But it certainly doesn't seem like the happy ending. Hey, that's just business, negotiations. I'm happy to be here. Good Lord willing, help the ball club. I mean, does that have the potential? We have seen before there, and obviously this is an incredibly different situation, but I'm old enough to remember a time when a player on the Warriors got punched and then came back to the team, and that ended up being a thing, and he ended up being gone. This is a business punch, if you will. Can Kuminga integrate himself back into the Warriors, and do you think the Warriors are going to try to make him happy at the beginning of the year?
I chuckled at how you framed it, Dave. I thought maybe you were trying to say that, Draymond rolls up on him on day.
Maybe.
Just do not hold out that long ever again. Oh, I feel like we lost Sam.
I think we completely did.
Wow, he
did not like that.
He didn't like the way I framed that at all.
Yeah, you caught that, framed it,
Yeah.
And he left. He exited.
Golly. I'm just trying to. It's just an analogy, dude.
Or Draymond got him.
Or was Draymond spied? That's a great
sausage.
point. Waiting for Ryan on the chat now to be, if you had the proper phones.
It's coming.
It's coming. Yeah. Well, Sam Amick back with us now. So, Sam, we have a theory. Was Draymond behind you when you said that?
I know. I don't know where I left. First, I didn't get the laugh I was going for. That, I was like, damn, I thought that was pretty good.
No, we laughed. We 100% laughed, and then all of a sudden you were gone. Jason goes, was Draymond maybe behind him?
Yeah, I got choked out. No, but I was going on to say that I don't think it will be a problem, honestly, because of two things. Jonathan's personality, I don't know him well, but everybody who does know him well says, he's got a sweetness to him. He's wildly competitive and super confident, but he's not kind of capable of going full Jimmy Butler, nor does he have the stature to go full Jimmy Butler from the Minnesota-Miami chapters. And, even if he's a little salty, I just don't – I'm not trying to be blunt or disrespectful. Like, just because we talked about him all summer long does not mean he's the type of guy that can, that can kind of sway a locker room. He's not that guy. And the Warriors have, a bunch of future Hall of Famers who – my God, their average age in the starting five is 36 years old. So I think the basketball stuff is the more of a challenge. Is they really, because of their age, and hopefully I'm coming through, it's loud here.
Yes.
Because of their age, like, the irony is they kind of really need Kuminga for the first half of the season. The perfect strategy would be, let him cook a little bit, even with the imperfect fit and some of the stylistic things that drive them crazy about his game. But from a load management standpoint for the older guys, Jonathan is part of the solution. And, so maybe that satiates. That could be a win-win, right? Because he gets a little bit of what he wants at times. And then, you can showcase him as you get closer to the deadline, too.
Real quick update, Jason, because I know people are waiting on this. Adam Bona. That's the name, with an alley-oop dunk. Sixers take a 7-2 lead on the Knicks in the Abu Dhabi games. We have actual preseason basketball going on as we speak. What does this mean for the Knicks, and is Mike Brown already on the hot seat? We'll talk about that later. Back to you.
I'm surprised Sam's not there.
Right?
I'm more just wondering where Abu Dhabi is. That was a hell of a pronunciation on your part.
Thank you. Abu Dhabi. The board game I used to play as a kid.
Sam, on the same side of feelings and emotions and all this, Malik Monk, I know, said I guess the right things the other day at Media Day. He's still a King. He was listed in those rumors. How do you think that impacts him and kind of his Kings relationship?
I've watched his comments. He seems fine, and it is funny that a lot of these guys. If you think about the conversations we had in April and May about this team and the discussion about, and we can just be real about it, like, is Sabonis going to ask for a trade? Are they going to move DeMar? Can they move Zach? Is Malik going to be part of something? I feel like, to the players' credit, and honestly to the new, front office's credit too, I think Scott Perry and his group have done a good job of, like, being very direct with these guys and businesslike and professional, and it seems like getting them on board with the idea that, yeah, sure, guys, in a perfect world, you could argue that none of you would be here. This is not your basketball utopia, but you're still in a good spot in the NBA, and we're trying to make something work, and then we'll see what happens down the road. Malik's part of that, and it seems like he's decided to just go ahead and compete and do his thing and go from there. And, Doug Christie early on, I know it's the season for optimism, but seems like Doug's had a good connection with those guys too, and got them in a good place. It's just a matter of, how are they going to play together?
True or false, if the Kings actually could trade these people, there'd be at least 2, if not perhaps 3 starters already gone.
Yeah, well, that's true. Yeah. You got to Sorry, I hit the mute button. It's hard to, without knowing what they get in return. That's a half, it's half of the conversation. But I mean, yeah, like Zach comes to mind, right? Like everybody's clear-eyed about the fact that, his contract for now is pretty much immovable, and so it doesn't behoove him or them to pout about it. They should try to find a way to work together. Domas is a different situation. It feels like it's just a matter of, okay, what can they build for now with him as a centerpiece and go from there. But the day could come where they shift on that strategy. And DeMar is interesting, and I'm actually really curious to see what happens there, because it's like the league last year in terms of his market. It felt like they didn't believe his production enough to have there be a robust market for him among the contenders, because you kind of thought he might have gotten moved to a team that, I mean, even the Warriors or the Lakers, like teams that need another scorer. But if he talked this at media day about having a really good offseason. It seems like he's pretty hardcore about having another really productive year. So I could see DeMar having a market. But again, I do think the thing that Scott has accomplished already and will probably continue is just like making the message be that none of this stuff is personal. And I know that sounds obvious, but there's a lot of front offices that don't do that, and they kind of bungle it when it comes to whether you call it EQ or just managing people. And it seems like that part's going pretty well.
Speaking of market, what's the market for Westbrook these days? He was rumored with the Kings, maybe a few other teams. When Van Vliet gets hurt, hey, maybe the Rockets will go back at him. What's his market value like right now?
I don't really know who else is contemplating Russ other than the Kings, and I do still think he's on their radar. And the way it has been put to me is if they come off another guard, then Russ could be a possibility, and I can see that happening later in the year. It's crazy because he had some really good moments with Denver, but here I am in San Diego, and the harsh truth, for Nuggets training camp, and the harsh truth is that their lack of desire to bring him back is absolutely an indictment of, he can get mad all he wants about the way he gets discussed, but this is now 3 teams in a row that have chosen not to bring him back. Now, the Kings thing, and I've had conversations with them about this. Like, it sounds like the veterans on this team would love to play with him and have been giving a thumbs up on that front. And so it wouldn't surprise me to see it happen down the road. I also noticed the other day, and hopefully I didn't fact check this, but that Russ is not that far from becoming the highest scoring point guard of all time, which if you're him and you've already had a pretty accomplished career, I'm sure that's something he wouldn't mind, kind of adding another notch in the belt. But all that being said, he had some really good moments basketball wise with Denver. And he is a guy who, when he's in a good headspace can, show young guys about work ethic and competitiveness and things of that nature.
Sam Amick joining us. The thing that gets me about the Russ thing, and I know this is a GM question, but Kings still have their full mid-level exception left that they're saving for Russ. And I know they wanted to, clear out the backcourt, do something. The Kuminga trade would have done that. So now they're just chilling with a $15 million MLE or somewhere in that neighborhood. And one of the things is they don't really have a true blue power forward. So is your best guess they just sit on that until something comes up?
It is, and I think everything's got to get viewed through the books.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to be nimble, and they don't want to be in the tax. And that's I think the sense I get is that because it's weird because they're like, I've been struck by the level of, call it optimism or ambitiousness when they actually discuss this current team, with no moves being made at all. So it's not, I'm not trying to send a message to the fans. I think they're legitimately trying to compete and make the playoffs this year.
Of course they are.
But in terms of roster construction, it does seem like there is a there's a sense that, like, we're not going into the tax for this team. Like, not only for the money reasons, but for, just the fact that every time you check in that box of being in the tax, you are that much closer to a repeater tax down the road. All the different considerations. So, I don't have their books in front of me, but I know they are looking at things through that lens.
Is that for you, Sam? Because I think Dave and I have talked about this, about just we can see individual talent on this team, but the roster construction just seems it's a bit odd. I mean, where they are with some talented veterans, some young guys in the mix, but no real identifiable young guy to build upon. Is that kind of the nature you see it as they begin this season? Just kind of an odd mix of some talent, but who knows how it's all going to work?
Yeah, it is. I mean, at the risk of sounding naive, the fun part of this time of year is that, part of our job, a big part, is to talk to these different teams, find out, okay, how do you see your team? What's the vision? And then in terms of reporting, it's enjoyable because you get to go, okay, like in January and February, we get to look back on these conversations and see if they were, kind of foretelling the future or just, not reading the room the right way.
Yeah.
So to your question, I mean, for one, Dennis Schroeder is a massive X factor where, for all the criticism they've taken about kind of, reuniting Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan from the Chicago Bulls days, there's a logic with Dennis where it's like, all right, listen, those two guys, Zach and DeMar, were never better in Chicago than when Lonzo Ball was actually healthy and helping be the glue between them, and to be up-tempo and a two-way guard leading the way. So Dennis, the vision is that, like, all the other time when they didn't have somebody like that, you got a lesser version of those other two guys. So it's convincing those two guys to let Dennis run the team in that way. It's a lot of Zach in particular getting off the ball, slashing, easy buckets, and that being a pressure release from a usage standpoint on the fact that you have Dennis, you got Domas, even Malik, who are going to need and want the ball. So offensively, they have a game plan that I can see it on paper, but it takes a lot of buy-in. It takes a pretty amount, significant amount of sacrifice, and it takes teaching old dogs a couple of new tricks. So we'll see if that works. And then on the defensive side, and I chatted with Doug about this recently, where it's like I see his vision, but, if you go through their top six, there's really only Dennis Schroeder and Keegan Murray are the only players with any defensive credentials in that group. So that's an uphill climb to get guys to compete. The last thought there is that I think where I could see it a little bit in terms of them being competitive is their depth and they have a pretty dynamic group. If you just talk about playmaking, scoring, being a threat, and the depth that they do have, and this is a reach, obviously, but like the Pacers and Thunder finals were just an absolute masterclass in, playing 9 and 10 man rotations and having a bit of an egalitarian approach offensively. And when you had Tyrese Halliburton on the floor and players like that, like not everybody is a all defensive player, but everybody was competing. So that's a little bit of the blueprint or the model they're going after, and we'll see if they can do it.
Such a journalist word, egalitarian. I love that. Sam, joining us live from San Diego down at the Athletic and or covering the team for the Athletic. Good to have you back, even though I think you were only gone like 3 separate weeks since the off season. But
you guys put me through the off season program this year.
We did.
We really did.
We have high hopes for you this year.
Yeah, we really do, Sam. Honestly, this is a make or break year. It's a contract year for you, and we expect a ton out of you. And you always bring it. So have fun down there. Go have a something with a something, and hurry home. We'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, y'all. Talk to you soon.
Right, take care. Egalitarian.
We'll have a something with a something.
So you tell me the 32-year-old who's on his 12th team, whose assist total last year would have been 4th on the league or 4th on the team, is the X factor.
Yeah,
I'm ready. And you know what? I think he'll have a career year. We'll take a break. When we come back, What's on Deck, brought to you by Trex, Decking, and Railing. Then we'll get to Crosstalk with Alan, all coming up after this.
The place you'll find Keegan Murray is Sactown Sports.
Out to Keegan Murray, straight away for three, and Keegan knocks down the triple.
Hey Sacramento, it's Keegan Murray, and you're listening to the home of Sacramento Kings, Sactown Sports.
Your local sports leader.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Kohl's Friends and Family Sale is so good, you'll want to put your phone on Do Not Disturb. Yep, the only thing you're picking up is deals. Now through Sunday, take an extra 20% off all your fall favorites. From soft throws to slow cookers, warm flannels to cozy cardigans. Plus, earn $10 Kohl's cash for every $50 spent. So go ahead, let those notifications wait, because these prices won't. Select styles, some exclusions apply. 20% offer ends October 5th. See store or Kohls.com for details.
Just announced, Stockton Honda has been named #1 of California's best car dealers in 2025 by USA Today and Statista. This prestigious award is based on thousands of customer reviews and recommendations, ranking dealerships for service, value, and satisfaction. Out of hundreds evaluated, Stockton Honda is proud to be #1, recognized for all-around excellence and commitment to our customers. Visit Stockton Honda, where reputation meets the road.
Anytime, anywhere, it's all here. StocktonHonda.com.
I'm still going for it, even with higher stroke risk from atrial fibrillation and a regular heartbeat not caused by a heart valve problem. Over a 3-year study, Eliquis apixaban tablets reduce stroke risk better than warfarin, and over 97% of Eliquis patients did not experience a stroke. A first stroke occurred in 2.9% of warfarin patients versus 2.3% of Eliquis patients.
Don't stop prescription Eliquis without asking your doctor. Stroke risk may increase. Eliquis can cause serious and potentially fatal bleeding. Don't take if you have an artificial heart valve, abnormal bleeding, or antiphospholipid syndrome. While taking, you may bruise more easily or bleed longer. A spinal injection increases blood clot risk, which may cause paralysis. Get medical help right away for unexpected bleeding or bruising, or back pain, tingling, numbness, muscle weakness, or incontinence. Aspirin products, NSAIDs, SSRIs, SNRIs, and blood thinners increase bleeding risk. Tell your doctor about planned medical or dental procedures. Learn more at Eliquis.com or call 1-855-ELIQUIS.
For over 90 years, Hagen Oaks has partnered with the biggest brands in golf to bring cutting-edge technology to your game. Our one-of-a-kind total game fitting offers a level of experience and precision that is unmatched. From driver to putter, footwear to golf balls, our TrackMan-powered performance studios, 3D footwear scanner, and Ping's Ballnamic ball fitting kiosk ensure every piece of your gear is tailored to your swing. Trust the experts at the Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop. Total game fitting starts here.
The Sactown Sports 49ers report is brought to you by Kia of Vacaville, located beside the Vacaville outlets. Niners suffer their first loss of the season, 26-21 to Jacksonville. Brock Purdy returned after missing 2 games and threw for over 300 yards and a pair of touchdowns, but also had a couple of interceptions. Travis Etienne rushed for 124 yards and a TD for Jacksonville. Quick turnaround for SF as they travel to LA on Thursday for a big divisional matchup. Catch the game this Thursday beginning at 4 o'clock right here on Sactown Sports 1140.
Football season is here at Kia of Vacaville. You can score big in a new 2025 Kia Niro LX with up to 53 MPG combined at Kia of Vacaville. Perfect for road trips, tailgates, and cruising to Levi Stadium in style and comfort. But don't wait. Inventory is limited at Kia of Vacaville, and these deals won't last long. Visit KiaVacaville.com or stop by right next to the Vacaville outlets for friendly service, easy shopping, and unbeatable value. All in one stop. Kia of Vacaville, where the adventure begins.
Hit the field during Sky River Casino's $400,000 touchdown for a truck giveaway. Play slots and table games daily to earn entries. Then join in on the action every Saturday for a chance to score up to $15,000 in free play or a brand new 2025 Chevy Silverado 1500. Visit skyriver.com to see how you can get 100 bonus entries every Tuesday and Friday. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Must be 21 or over.
Hey man, gaining weight, low energy, lost drive? It could be your testosterone. Revive Men's Health Sacramento helps men get their edge back. Meet Tyler, Revive Men's Health Director of Operations.
When men start treatment, it's not just their labs that change. You see it in their posture, their energy, and how they walk into the room. That's why I do what I do.
Call 916-619-3000 now to book your free testosterone test, exam, and consultation. That's 916-619-3000 or schedule anytime at ReviveMen'sHealth.com.
Ladies and gentlemen,
this is going to be fun.
It's time for What's on Deck, brought to you by Trex Decking and Railing.
Well,
on the move, guts.
We're not on the move.
No, we're not on the move. Not at all. We're going to tell you what's on deck, which is brought to you by our friends at Trex Decking and Railing. It is a busy day. As you know, Thursday night football game can be heard right here on Sactown Sports. The 49ers and the Rams in a division battle. It's going to be a tough one tonight for the Niners without key personnel. But if the 49ers are able to win that game, my goodness, that would be fantastic for them in the fact that they would have swept the division so far, the first half of playing Seattle, Arizona, and the Rams. That's a big if tonight. Also, 3 game threes in the wild card. Win or go home. Your season ends today for half of these teams. Tigers at the Guardians. You've got the Padres at Wrigley Field against the Cubs. And then the nightcap has the Red Sox at the Yankees. So that is what's on deck, brought to you by Trex Decking and Railing. Chris, you going to be watching football or baseball tonight? Or neither?
Might go see one battle after another again.
You already saw it. He's going to see a movie again?
Yeah, it was good.
It's not as good as Naked Gun, is it?
Wait, you're going to see that same movie again?
At some point.
Oh.
I'm going to see it again in theaters.
He said he didn't think I'd like it.
Yeah, he did.
Because you like everything to be in a nice, perfect little bow.
Yeah, and Paul Thomas Anderson. Look, I fully acknowledge.
He's an artist.
So, like the Coen brothers, Paul Thomas Anderson, they're like some of our greatest living directors. Full stop. Full stop. Like, it's like I can look at a piece of art and be like, oh, that's really awesome. Like, I understand why people like that, but for me, I don't want it. Give me the hero and the villain, the fight and the thing. And
how do you feel about Quentin Tarantino movies?
So here's the funny thing about Quentin Tarantino is that he's got some of my favorite, like some of his movies are my favorite. Like I love, and it's not just, by the way, his movies classically, but movies like he was involved in True Romance. He didn't direct it, but he was involved in, God, what's the one that's super weird where they all turn into vampires at the end? It's like he's in it too. He acts. Is it From Dusk Till Dawn? Or
that's it.
Yeah. Like that movie is so weird.
Little Nicky.
And then was Tarantino in that?
Yeah.
Was he really?
Yes.
Did he write or direct it at all?
No, he played like a blind preacher.
Okay.
But he's like in it like a few times. Like, whoa.
No, I was watching an interview with him a couple days ago, and he was talking about.
So what I like about movies is I enjoy watching a story.
He is unique, dude. He was saying that he almost didn't make Inglourious Basterds until he found Christoph Waltz. He said, "I there's no actor for this role." And then this like dude who was a soap opera or radio guy or something in New Zealand or England or wherever the hell he's from.
Germany.
Thank you. Rolls up and nails the audition. Anyways, it's Woody Harrelson, Natural Born Killers, which again, I don't think he directed that, but he wrote it or produced something.
He wrote it.
Yeah, I love those movies, but also I have a big Tarantino hole in my system because, forgive me, I still have yet to see Hateful Eight, Django Unchained.
Great movie.
I know. And then what's the one that they just did with Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio?
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
I have to see those. But the Kill Bills and Pulp Fiction, I love those movies.
What was really good was he wrote a book, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and it's like a paperback. It looks like
Tarantino did.
Yeah, it's like looks like a crappy like little novel type of thing.
Yeah,
that kind of like expands on the
like a pop up.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be great.
Exactly like a pop up.
So I can respect, and I do respect the Coen, and I know people are like, you like Coen, but it's like, I would say they're kind of like the Bob Dylan of movies for me in the sense that I can fully respect who they are, what they do, and the effect they have. I just can't get into it.
Okay.
But I will tell you this. I am going to be seeing a movie in the movie theater. I don't think I can do it tomorrow, but whenever my schedule permits, I want to see that Anemone movie. And I know it's not a classic movie theater, the Daniel Day-Lewis one.
Yeah, which is...
I know, and I am aware of the irony of what I just said. But I hope that I see the interplay between Daniel Day-Lewis and Sean Bean, who are two of my favorite actors, like I hope I do. Because I also need to see, God, this is so random, dude. There was a movie that came out like 3 or 4 years ago. It was like the Banshee Knights of Insurance or something like. Do you know what?
That's good.
Was that the name of it?
Colin Farrell and
Colin Farrell, and then the other guy that got hit in the head with the hammer by Daniel Day-Lewis in Gangs of New York. Yeah, and I love those. And
Brendan
then
Gleeson.
And then there's like the weird looking guy in it too that like they said was like super awesome. It's super
Colin
good.
Farrell?
No. It's the scene is where he's like trying to profess his love to this girl, and she's like, "Yeah, I don't feel that way" or whatever. And he, anyways, I've seen. I need to see that. But there's a list of movies I want to see. But
You should also see In Burgess.
In Burgess?
Yeah.
Like
it's like the same, like the people that did the Banshees of.
Oh, they did?
They did
just golf.
They did it before.
I did. George Burgess.
Brendan Gleeson, Colin Farrell, and
Brendan Gleeson. Yes.
Ralph Fiennes.
Rafe.
Oh,
Yes.
is that how it's pronounced?
Is that how it's pronounced?
Whitey's brother.
Right. Yeah, movies are interesting, man. But I also Naked Gun's coming on streaming here pretty soon too.
So I've actually been in the movies, like seen 3 movies in the last week.
Do you do that thing where you have the monthly subscription?
Sort of. I've got the Cinemark one.
And what is that? And what does that get you?
So you get a free movie once a month for $10 a month, and you get 20% off concessions, and it's $10. It's around $10 each film, like each extra movie you see, and you don't pay any of the online fees.
So you're dropping what, like maybe $20 per if you're getting popcorn and a drink?
Probably less.
Really?
Yeah.
How about that?
That's
but he
pretty
goes
cool,
all
man.
the time.
How do you do that?
And the cool thing is it rolls over. So like say, because there's been like months where I just don't go to the movies at all. So like you'll have extra credits.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Oh, it rolls over?
Yeah. So like it's smart just to have it. Even if you go like once every couple of months, it's smart just to have it, just so you'll have extra. So like, say you and your wife want to go to a movie and you have a couple extra, you pay for it there. You don't have to get a free one and then pay for an extra one.
I mean, I'm going to say something that sounds snarky, and I 100% don't mean it, but it's times like that. No, I don't mean it as a snarky thing. It's things like that honestly make me, like if I was single, that would be huge. I would love to. That's just so cool, dude. That is just so cool to just roll. I used to love going to movies by myself.
Yeah.
And not have to worry about, I have to pick this person up, or I have to do this, or I have to do that. You just go, pound some popcorn, dude, watch whatever. Be entertained, man. Just escape. We'll take a break. When we come back, you can escape with us and Alan Stiles. Also some celebrity birthdays as well next.
The Alan Stiles Show.
Brock's bro, Chubba, he's on Nevada and wasn't great. Why didn't we ever hear about him? You answered your own question, Jeff, because he's not very good. Look, man, it's your 5th year at UNR. You are now Preston. Not calling you Chubba. How old is he?
He is 24 years old, a 6th-year starter, never won a college football game.
We use your government name.
You can listen to the Alan Stiles Show Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on 1140 a.m., YouTube, and the Sactown Sports app.
When I was in Iraq, our convoy was hit. It was bad. After I came home, I could still hear booms and see tracer fire. Makes it hard to be a good mom.
As America's veterans face challenges, DAV is there.
I'm Naomi Mathis, Air Force veteran.
With the right support, more veterans can reach victories, great and small.
With help from DAV, I was able to begin to heal.
DAV provides a lifetime of support to veterans of every generation, helping more than 1 million veterans each year.
Today, I'm part of DAV. We're veterans helping veterans to get the benefits they've earned. And I give my veterans my all.
But there's more to be done and more victories to be won.
My victory is being able to be here for my children.
Naomi Mathis, thank you for your service. May your victories inspire many more. Support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
Kohl's Friends and Family Sale is so good, you'll want to put your phone on Do Not Disturb. Yep, the only thing you're picking up is deals. Now through Sunday, take an extra 20% off all your fall favorites. From soft throws to slow cookers, warm flannels to cozy cardigans. Plus, earn $10 Kohl's Cash for every $50 spent. So go ahead, let those notifications wait, because these prices won't. Select styles, some exclusions apply. 20% offer ends October 5th. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm, and Chuck McDowell definitely not an attorney. This is Chuck. If someone talked you into buying something really silly and you want to get out of that silly little thing, my advice, get the facts. Call me and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit absolutely free. Inside, you'll learn how timeshare works and all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free exit info kit. 800-838-6767. That's 800-838-6767.
Carmichael Dave here for my friends at American Energy Heating and Air. Yes, I always tell you they are a family-owned operation, been in business since 81, A-plus Better Business Bureau, but it is hot. We are in those Sacramento hot months. I want to focus on them being your second opinion partner. What does that mean? Maybe you've got somebody you're working with or you've worked with in the past in the HVAC world. Guess what? They want to give you a second opinion. How much does it cost? Nothing. Nothing. You call them up and say, hey, can I get a second opinion on this deal? They come out and they either say, wow, that's a great deal. You should feel better about that. Or they say, we can beat that price. And usually they're going to beat it by a lot. Guess what? You just saved money and it didn't cost you anything to find out. It's a no-lose situation. Go with a trusted company. American Energy, 916-520-9990. That's 916-520-9990 or AmericanEnergyAir.com. Jingle Singers, take it away.
Call 916-520-9990 now.
Golf to Go is brought to you by the Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop. Here's Frank LaRosa.
There are plenty of reasons to love golf in Northern California. With giant redwoods lining the fairways, the best Alistair McKenzie course you've never played is Northwood Golf Club's 9-holer along the Russian River. The 7th hole at Pebble Beach is a beauty or a beast. Play a sand wedge or a 3-iron depending on the direction of the wind. Down the road a bit, Pacific Grove Golf Course sports a gazillion-dollar ocean view and a green fee about 1/10 of Pebble Beach. San Francisco's Presidio Golf Course survived the 1906 earthquake and was home course to President Teddy Roosevelt. You can tee it up on the ocean at the links of Bodega Harbor at dawn and tap in at sunset in the mountains at Old Greenwood in Truckee. Unlike Caddyshack's Carl Spackler, a good superintendent goes unnoticed working behind the scenes. Green thumbs up. There's a lot to love about golf, and as columnist Thomas Boswell wrote, when you fall in love with golf, you seldom fall easy. It's obsession at first sight. That's your Golf to Go. I'm Frank LaRosa.
Hey man, gaining weight, dragging throughout the day, losing your drive? It could be your testosterone. The team at Revive Men's Health Sacramento gets men back on track with the energy and drive they've been missing. Meet Tyler, Revive Men's Health Director of Operations and witness to hundreds of success stories.
I've seen guys come in worn out, discouraged, and just not themselves. A few months into treatment, they're standing taller, speaking with more confidence. It's like watching someone come back to life, like a light switch gets turned back on. And the spouse says, thank you, I really have my partner back, better than before. That's the moment it all clicks for me, and that's why I do what I do.
Since 2011, Revive Men's Health has helped more than 120,000 men regain their energy and drive. Start your story today with an in-clinic visit or a secure video appointment. Call 916-619-3000 now to book your free testosterone test, exam, and consultation. That's 916-619-3000 or schedule anytime at ReviveMen'sHealth.com.
It's time for the news of the day.
The latest headlines, the biggest stories, hard-hitting analysis.
Yeah, this is none of those things.
And now,
here's Carmichael Dave and Jason Ross.
Hey! That's right. Good morning. I had something to say to you.
Uh-huh. Oh.
You know, if I put myself in your shoes, as I like to do when I
evaluate
things.
You could probably live in these. It's a size 15, bro.
I was trying to be nice.
I know.
If this is where you want to go.
No, I'm saying it. I have huge feet. Size 15s. That wasn't a short thing.
Means big socks.
Okay, Brandon Belt. Anyway,
that's right.
If I were you, I would claim the hole-in-one.
It's just not the right thing to do.
I think it is. Then this leads into a larger conversation.
Here's the question I was asked that I think puts it in perspective. If that was a car giveaway hole, I wouldn't have won it.
And
they're trying not to give away the car.
I understand. It just.
I would have stolen it.
And the day before, Chris and I were just having a big fat argument about how I think golf is a higher standard, how you call penalties on yourself. The crowd should be more behaved. You take your hat off.
Golf fans think they're superior than everybody else.
That is correct. Yes, we're not hanging out with you and all the pores.
Not the ones at Ryder Cup.
That's exactly. Yeah, that was the point. That's what brought it all up. And yes, golf should be more accessible. Yes, golf should do more for kids that can't get involved. Yes, golf is. Multiple things can be true, but I believe it's a higher standard. And then the next day, yes, everybody said take a mulligan. Yes, there was a loud laugh on my downswing that caused me. It startled me and caused me to shank it.
The hyena?
No, it was it was a friend of ours, and you I think know him, and he to his. There's 9 people on the tee, dude. They had 8.
That's great, and I love that.
Yeah,
so you did that in front of 9 people.
No, I did it in front of like 20 people.
That is my dream.
Yeah, you had the people. There were a couple of college kids there on the team that do the thing where they hit the ball and then you can take their ball for a donation or whatever. You know, you had it was like a food hole, so you had those people. Anyways, there's like 20 people on the tee. And then there's actually a gallery there, not a huge gallery, but there are people that show up there to get autographs from the country artists and stuff. So there was, there was like 20 people there, and everybody it was like, yeah, take a mulligan.
Applause?
Dude, they went insane.
That is so cool.
I didn't tell you a story. Before the ball, Marsh will tell you, he was right there. Yeah. 3 feet away, before the ball dropped, I turned around and started walking off the tee because I knew exactly what was going to happen, and I was pissed. I knew it was going to happen.
Marsh just couldn't believe
it. Marsh did the full run jump up bear hug. Yeah, leaped it like he was the catcher and I just threw the perfect game.
That is what it is, man.
Everybody went insane.
So remember, I don't know how many golf courses out here did it, and not a lot of golf courses in general. They all had different things during COVID, right? Mm-hmm. So this was a more inexpensive course out in the Bay. It was me, my wife, my buddy, his wife playing.
Your wife plays?
Of course.
That's so great.
Yeah, of course.
That's so great when the wife plays.
She's been kind of, with the kids and all, but we're going to get her back out there because she's got the softball swing.
Yeah.
So she outdrives people, and it's great. But my buddy's wife, and this might have been a mulligan too, I can't recall. But what I do recall is that they had at this course, it was straight up metal around the hole, right? So it's a par 3, of course, just straight up ground ball, smokes the metal ring. Uh-huh. And none of us know what to do. We say, I guess that's a hole in one, even though we know it was never going to go in. That thing was hot coffee. And it just bings off of it like you hit something off a backboard. But, hey, you never know what could have happened.
Yeah. That's more. Why is his mic sound weird? Does it sound weird to you, like he's echoing or something? Or is it just my headphones?
I think it's your headphones.
He doesn't sound. You and I both have like a full sounding voice, and it sounds like Alan's talking into a can.
Maybe it's just Alan's voice.
That's the chat.
They'll you actually had it down. That's okay. It was you actually. Okay, there you go.
Is this better?
Yeah, no, it actually is.
Well, this mic,
that's more of a hole in one than, in my opinion, that's more of a hole in one than mine was.
No, because that's a Clank Master Flex.
I have 2 of those types of hole in ones.
On the metal.
No. I have the air quotes hole in one last weekend. Oh yeah. About 10 years ago, a buddy of mine and I were playing Wood Creek. There was nobody out there, and we each shot 2 shots off. We basically played a personal scramble of 2 shots. So you tee off one, then you tee off the other, then the other guy comes up, does the same thing. And I hit a hole in one on my second shot. But again, that's not a hole in one. The hole in one I actually have was like 5 years ago in Oregon, and I dunked it.
Oh, well, now I know why you're doing this, because you already have one.
But no, I did it for the first one, mister. I did the first one. I didn't count as a hole in one. Before I had a hole in one. Okay. But the funny thing is that the dunked hole in one was the worst shot of all 3 because if you miss it an inch to the left or the right, you're off the green.
Right.
Or you hit the pin or something.
Yeah, right. Hey, it's your world. I just want to say,
I appreciate that.
Hey, Dave.
No, I appreciate that.
No, we're building our relationship back.
From where? Oh, from the media day.
From all that. We talked about it on the show yesterday. I just want you to know you're still my guy. You're my mentor, and I don't want this to come in between us. That's all. That's all. And I thought it was a great shot. It was a hell of a shot.
It was.
I saw the shot. I saw the ball. I saw the hole. Marsh is going nuts. I can just imagine how cool it
was.
Cool.
It was very cool.
Outstanding stuff. You have a beautiful swing.
Thank you.
And I'm very upset that I missed it.
Terrible swing. I will give you a piece of trivia you probably didn't know today.
Okay.
So Brian Snitker is no longer the Atlanta Braves manager. The funny thing is, when the movie Bull Durham came out, Brian Snitker was the manager of the Durham Bulls. And when the movie starts, Susan Sarandon is talking about baseball, assumedly, and somebody went back and looked, and there is actually, you can see the credits. She has a card of a Durham Bulls player, of which he was 3 years prior, and that card in Bull Durham is Brian Snitker's. Mm-hmm. So Brian Snitker he started his managerial career in 1982.
Wow.
And is only, I think, 67 years old when you think about it. That's pretty crazy. So there you go. Brian Snitker, been part of the Durham Bulls.
It's really funny that you said that. I know we got to get to celebrity birthdays because I was just talking about what is the pipeline for the AA, AAA managers, because you never really hear about that. They just hire some former player, or somebody who's already on the staff, but you never hear about, hey, the AAA manager for the River Cats is in talks, and Buster already said they're not hiring internally. So what's your? I'm a big person. What's your plan?
I think it's
what's the plan of the manager?
Who was one of the River Cats got an A's job once, right? No, it wasn't Quickly. It was Bob Guerin.
Or is it like
celebrity birthday?
Yeah.
Brought to you by Crumble Cookies. Birthdays are meant to be spent with family and friends. Hey, if you're an up-and-coming manager, grab yourself some Crumble Cookies.
Okay, because I know he's gonna get this. This is for Alan.
1995. Oh.
Alan and Dave. The movie on this day, Mighty Ducks. Alan might get it, but
he should.
Yeah.
No, you go ahead. I haven't seen it.
I kept saying that even though I watched them at 4 and 5, they actually had been out, which still trips me out. So I think it's earlier. I think it's 90 or 91. Or 92, I guess. I'm gonna say 91.
It's actually 1990.
Nope, it's 1992.
All right, Chris was right. How about the TV show Scrubs? Came out on this date.
Anybody watch that?
No, but it's that show that everybody says is great.
It's pretty
Do
funny.
you know anyone? You know what? It's like
I've
Sam
seen
Adams,
an episode.
right?
Yeah.
Anyone see anybody drink a Sam Adams?
You ever seen you ever seen a hamster in the wild?
No.
Me neither. 2003.
Who is this?
Scrubs. Don't want none.
No, that seems no. 01.
05.
We have a correct answer. Goes to Alan Stiles.
I'm actually happy as long as it's not Chris.
How about Night at the Roxbury?
Ooh.
1997.
Yeah, I was going to say 98. So Dave, once again, just spot on, man.
I think it's 98.
It is 98. All right, happy birthday today to Sting.
Oh, great.
Sting is 76.
Is it Sting or Stang?
Stang.
Wait, which Sting are we talking about?
Sting the singer, not the dummy.
Whoa.
Yeah, I said it. Bring it on, Sting.
You said 76?
Yeah.
75.
Sting? 75? No, he's like 66.
Alan's closest, 74.
What?
How about Kelly Ripa?
Pippa.
Kelly Ripa is 58.
Yeah. See, I know what you're doing here. 60.
56.
Chris is closest, 55.
See? Still, though.
And we'll just close out with Tyson Chandler.
Tyson Chandler is... What's wrong? Tyson Chandler is 43.
He played for a hot minute.
Hot minute.
Hot minute.
You know what say
They
about
came
hot
out of high
minutes.
school.
Oh. Yeah. 42.
45.
We have a correct answer. Goes to Carmichael Dave, 43.
And as always, that's how we wrap up Celebrity Birthdays, with me being right. All right, we are done. Thanks to everybody for joining us. When we come back, Alan Stiles solves the issue. Have the Kings just, in the last 5 minutes, signed Russell Westbrook finally to a contract. Alan will have the details as whether they have or haven't coming up next.
But
you never know what you might hear when listening